What's up guys, this is your favorite fanfic YouTuber, the Fanfic Majesty, and welcome to another amazing video. You can follow me on Patreon for exclusive stories. 2 Takas. Chapter 26 Luffy's background 7th, Uncle Pelusalino. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. On the projection screen, the picture turns. Fast forward to the Summit War period. Screen. Luffy is running hard on the battlefield. Passing through the blocking marine figure. Boldly rushing towards the direction of the execution platform. Seeing such a situation, not far away, Sakazuki frowned slightly. Some can't sit still. I saw hot magma rising suddenly above his arm. Slowly walked towards the direction where Luffy was. Obviously, he wanted to take care of Luffy himself. However, Akainu's footsteps have just been taken. A small ice spike suddenly appeared at his feet without warning. This sudden situation made Akainu stop. He turned his head away. Then I saw Aokiji coming forward from behind. Without any explanation. Aokiji went straight past Akainu. Approaching directly to where Luffy is. With a light leap, he rose into the air. In the blink of an eye, he had already arrived in front of Luffy. Immediately afterwards, a cold air erupted from his body. A sharp ice blade condensed on his arm. Stabbed hard into Luffy's left arm shoulder. Ah! Luffy screamed and fell to the ground. Aokiji walked up to the opponent and pulled the ice blade from his shoulder. Blood gushed out from the wound immediately. Stimulated by the chill. It was so painful that Luffy covered the wound and rolled on the spot. Open black lens bracket Kuzan. Allah, look, I haven't put water on the straw hat boy anymore, close black lens bracket. Porosalino. Kuzan, I didn't expect you to be so cruel to the straw hat boy. Kuzan. Of course, I have already paid off the favor I owed him, and now I have to fulfill my responsibilities as a marine admiral. Do you really think that I will give water to the straw hat boy every time? Close black lens bracket. Sakazuki. If you didn't stop me just now, let me take the shot and kill the straw hat kid in seconds with a single punch. How could it be like you just stabbed the opponent's shoulder like this? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Hello Kuzan. How dare you actually hurt the old man's precious grandson? Close black lens bracket. Kuzan. Ahem. Vice Admiral Garp, I have no other choice. Nami. Was Luffy attacked by Marine Admiral? Will he be fine? Close black lens bracket. Nico Robin. Don't worry Nami, from the previous video, didn't Luffy finally get on the execution platform where Ace is? So nothing will happen here. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Usopp. But that guy Aokiji seems to be going to get real with Luffy this time. How did Luffy escape from the other party? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Maybe it's because my future self will become stronger, hehe. Close black lens bracket. The video continues. After pulling the ice blade out of Luffy's shoulder. Aokiji looked at Luffy writhing in pain. With a cold expression, he said in a deep voice. Although your grandfather is kind to me, I'm sorry. This is the dead end you have chosen as a man. After finishing speaking, Aokiji raised the ice blade in his hand high. Get ready to stab Luffy hard in front of you. Only. Do not know why. His movements seemed a little slow. The blade of ice fell slowly. Little by little, he approached Luffy. And just when he was about to stab Luffy, suddenly, there was a whistling piercing sound. The movements in Aokiji's hands also paused accordingly. The ice blade just stopped at a position less than 10 centimeters away from Luffy. Immediately after, a figure wrapped in blue flames flew rapidly from a distance. Facing the ice blade in Aokiji's hand, he kicked it violently. This foot directly kicked the ice blade off. Then kicked Aokiji hard in the waist. Kicked his whole body out. Luffy was also rescued successfully. And the rescuer, How ran as the captain of the first team of the Whitebeard Pirates, Phoenix Marco. The screen freezes. The dense barrage army haunted again. Aokiji's peak acting scene. Single quote. Because I was afraid that Akainu would shoot Luffy and kill Luffy directly, so I hurriedly stopped Akainu and shot myself. Single quote. In order to let people rush to save Luffy, I deliberately stabbed Luffy first, but the stab did not hurt the vital shoulder at all. Single quote. Look at Aokiji's last slow falling ice blade, it's almost like being hit by the slow light of the silver fox Foxy. Single quote. Not only that, when he realized that Marco was coming to save people, instead of speeding up his movements, Aokiji stopped directly, as if he was waiting for Marco to kick him away. Single quote. Snort. Don't talk nonsense, you gangsters. Aokiji Admiral's slow movement is only due to the side effect of using the frozen fruit ability, which freezes his own actions. The dog's head saves his life. PFF'd. I almost believed what the upstairs said. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Open black lens bracket rocks D. Zebek. Ha 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 ha. Killing me. I thought that Aokiji kid was really planning to kill the Straw Hat Boy, but I didn't expect that he was still acting. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. I have to say, Garp, Sengoku, Aokiji. You Marines are really better at acting than the other. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porcellino. It's dangerous. I was almost fooled by Kuzan just now. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Ha 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 ha. Okay, Kuzan boy, you did a great job. It was the old man who wrongly blamed you just now. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki. Kuzan. Sure enough, you guys still let the Straw Hat Kid go, and you even specifically prevented me from doing anything to the Straw Hat Kid. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kuzan. Allah, Sakazuki, don't blame me, didn't I attack the Straw Hat Kid? And I did intend to take his life, but Marco's speed was too fast and his attack was too strong, and I was kicked out before I could react. Close black lens bracket. Marco. So I am so strong. How can I be able to kick a Marine Admiral away with one kick? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porcellino. Exactly. Kuzan, don't quibble, if it were me, it's absolutely impossible to be kicked away by Marco. Kuzan. Pelusolino, stop making sarcastic remarks there, maybe you will be the next person to be counted. Close black lens bracket. Pelusolino. How is it possible? Pelusolino, I'm famous for being righteous and hardworking. It is absolutely impossible for me to do something like yours to release water to pirates. Close black lens bracket. Just when Kizaru said so confidently in the Tiandao chat group. Inside the Tiandao projection screen. The session with Aokiji is over. The screen is pitch black. Then a line of text slowly emerged again. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy background 7. Uncle Pelusolino. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porcellino. D. Winking face close black lens bracket. Chapter 27 One mouthful is scary, 1 foot is a supernova. Advertise here. Open black lens bracket Kuzan. Allah, Pelusolino, what did you just say? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. This slap in the face is coming too fast, isn't it? 1 second Kizaru was saying that he would never let the pirates down, and the next second he was rated as the Straw Hat Boy's uncle by the Tiandao inventory system. Close black lens bracket. Charlotte Linlin. Well, in the current Marine 3 Admiral, Akainu is the only person who is not a relative of Straw Hat Boy. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. That's not necessarily the case, maybe Akainu's previous appearance was actually acted out. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Haha. If there is another Akainu who is Luffy's second uncle in the Tiandao inventory system later, it will be interesting. Close black lens bracket. Sakazuki. I'm not their kind of guy who has no bottom line and no position. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Uncle Pelusolino. Why do I suddenly have so many relatives whom I never knew before? Close black lens bracket. Usopp. Isn't this a good thing, Luffy? You have so many relatives in Marine, then we will no longer have to be afraid of being hunted down by Marine. Close black lens bracket. Nico Robin. If I remember correctly, Marine has mentioned it before, the Marine Admiral who came to Sabaody Archipelago to arrest us this time is Kizaru Pelusolino. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Tony Chopper. It turned out that Luffy's uncle came to arrest us, so there is nothing to be afraid of. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Nami. That's right, as long as it's not the vicious Akainu Admiral, the other two Admiral Aokiji and Kizaru are all relatives of Luffy, it doesn't matter who comes. Close black lens bracket. Skalakman Arp. Damn it. Is this the confidence of being the background king's partner? Even Marine Admiral has nothing to fear. I'm really envious. Close black lens bracket. Euroj. That's right. As the same supernova pirate, this is really more popular than others. Close black lens bracket. ... In the bursts of discussion among the crowd. Inside the projection screen, a photo emerges. Striped blazer in yellow. Dark green shirt base. Purple tie. Yellow sunglasses. 2 words are revealed all over his body. Anger. Unfortunately, it echoes with such a coquettish dress. But it was a wretched face that looked like an old monkey. That's right. The man in the photo is exactly the shining man who ate the obscene fruit, Pelusolino. Marine Admiral codename. Kizaru. Monkey D. Luffy. This man looks like a wretched old monkey. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rorno Azoro. Well, that's true. Close black lens bracket. Vinsmoke Sanji. Speaking of which, Luffy, you sometimes look like a monkey, no wonder the Tiandao inventory system says you two are relatives. Close black lens bracket. Tony Chopper. Is that so? No wonder I always feel that Luffy looks like this person in the photo. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porcellino. You little brats are really rude, close black lens bracket. Kizaru's picture fades away. Then the video officially started playing. The screen begins. Kizaru is sitting leisurely drinking tea in a meeting room in the holy land of Mariajoy. Suddenly, a marine soldier rushed in. Reported a big event to Sengoku, who was also in this meeting room. Monkey D. Luffy, the Straw Hat, beats the Celestial Dragons at the Sabaody Archipelago's population auction. Hearing this news, Sengoku was extremely angry. The Celestial Dragons were attacked on the Sabaody Archipelago so close to Marineford. They naval headquarters must take this responsibility. A Marine Admiral must be sent to the Sabaody Archipelago to capture the Straw Hat crew who caused the incident. And just when Sengoku was thinking about which admiral to send on this mission, Kizaru, who was drinking tea leisurely, stood up suddenly. Walk up to Sengoku, ask the other party to capture the Straw Hat crew. Sengoku was a little surprised to see Grandmaster's Kizaru volunteering for the first time in his daily life of paddling and fishing. But the situation was urgent, and he didn't have time to think about it. So he readily agreed to let Kizaru lead the marine fleet to Sabaody Archipelago. That's all. Kizaru hummed a little song, leaving Mariajoy with brisk steps. Board the warship. Start to rush slowly towards Sabaody Archipelago. The barrage army passed by. Shock. Kizaru, the king of paddling, volunteered to work. Single quote. Kizaru, who usually only knows how to fish and be lazy, is so active at this time. Single quote. If something goes wrong, there must be a monster. Kizaru's volunteering this time must not be for any good deeds. Single quote. Look at Kizaru walking away from Mariajoy and even humming a little tune, looks like he's in a good mood. Single quote. I'm going to meet my precious nephew soon, can Kizaru be upset? Single quote. Kizaru was probably thinking at this time, it's a good thing he was beside Sengoku when the accident happened, and he took over this mission in advance, otherwise, if Akainu went, his precious nephew might really want GG. Single quote. Kizaru's inner OS. Luffy nephew, you wait, uncle, I'll come to rescue you right away. Single quote. Single quote. Open black lens bracket Sengoku, good. Pelusalino, let me tell you why you suddenly became so active when you were at Mariajoy. It turned out that you wanted to use public favors for personal gain. Close black lens bracket. Pelusalino. Marshal Sengoku, you can't say that. I was wronged. I volunteered just now. I just wanted to uphold justice and eliminate harm for the people. Straw Hat who attacked the Celestial Dragon's crew should be brought to justice. Close black lens bracket. Sakazuki. Come on. Pelusalino, don't we still know what kind of personality you have in your daily life? But it is absolutely impossible for you to do any tasks that can be avoided. Why are you so diligent this time? Close black lens bracket. Porosalino. Didn't my conscience discover this? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki. Hey, I'd rather believe that Kuzan will find out with a conscience, and I definitely don't believe you guy. Close black lens bracket. Kuzan. Hey, Sakazuki, your words are somewhat impolite. Sakazuki. I still need to be polite to you two guys who cheat for personal gain and cover up pirates. If I didn't kill you all on the spot as pirates, I would have done my best. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porosalino. Sakazuki is as violent and unreasonable as ever. Kuzan, let's go and stop playing with him. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kuzan. Close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues. The holy land of Mariajoy is very close to the Sabaody Archipelago. Soon, the fleet led by Kizaru has come to the offshore of Sabaody Archipelago. The warship began to fire wildly at the pirates who were gathering on the shore at this moment and wanted to escape by boat. Kizaru, on the other hand, stepped lightly on top of a cannonball. Successfully landed on the Sabaody Archipelago in a way that forced Grammon to appear on the stage. But after landing on the Sabaody Archipelago, Kizaru was not in a hurry to find the target of this operation, Straw Hat crew. Instead, he fiddled with the black phone bug he wore on his wrist for a long time on the shore. Kicked off the trunk of a yarchman tree. Scared two passerby pirates who didn't know the heights of the sky and the earth. Then they found a few supernova pirates located on a square in the Sabaody Archipelago. The Magician, Basil Hawkins. Strange Monk, Uroge. Red Flag, X-Drake. Hyaming, Skalakman Apu. These four supernova pirates. All of them were dropped by Kizaru with 1 kick and 1 second in a crushing posture. The barrage army passed by. I have to say, when Uncle Kizaru first appeared on the stage, he was really full of force. Single quote. Landing on the cannonballs on Sabaody land, cutting off the Yarchman mangrove with 1 foot. Single quote. 1 mouthful is scary, 1 kick is a supernova. Single quote. Speed is power, have you ever been kicked by light? This line is really too pretentious. Single quote. It's a pity. After the waiting meeting is over with Luffy and the others, Uncle will change his painting style. Chapter 28 Treated differently, the mentality of the supernovas collapsed. Advertise here. Skalakman Apu. F*K. Wasn't the Straw Hat the one who beat the Celestial Dragons? Why are we the other supernova pirates injured? Close black lens bracket. Uroge. After Kizaru landed in Sabaody Archipelago, why didn't he go to Straw Hat crew immediately? Why did he come to us? Who did we mess with? Close black lens bracket. X-Drake. Did one person give us a second with 1 kick? As expected, Kizaru Admiral from Naval Headquarters. Open black lens bracket Basil Hawkins. I seem to see the ghost look in several of us. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Jewelry Bonnie. Ha ha ha. I laughed so hard. It was Marine Admiral who was recruited by the Straw Hat Boy, but these unlucky bastards were the first to be beaten. Capone beige. Fortunately, I ran in the opposite direction from Hawkins and the others, so I probably missed Kizaru. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Eustace Kid. Marine Admiral Kizaru, so strong. Other people who are also supernovas like me were so powerless to be defeated. If I were to face him, I am afraid it would be the same result. Close black lens bracket. Kira. Fortunately, the time has been suspended by the Tiandao inventory system, otherwise, I am afraid that Kizaru has already landed in Sabaody Archipelago at this time. Close black lens bracket. Trafalgar D. Water Law. If we don't have a background like the Straw Hats, now we meet Marine Admiral, it is a dead end. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. Wow, my uncle is so strong. Is he coming to catch us? Aren't we screwed then? No, you have to run. You can't be run into by my uncle who looks like a wretched old monkey. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Roronoa Zoro. You already said that he is your uncle, so you are still afraid of a hammer. Close black lens bracket. Vinsmoke Sanji. I saw a barrage just now saying that when Kizaru arrives at our side, the style of painting will change. I don't know how to change the style of painting. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Jahahaha, look at Kizaru's wave of operations after he landed on Sabaody Archipelago, it feels like he is delaying the escape of the Straw Hat Boys. Close black lens bracket. Kaido. That's right, otherwise, with Marine Admiral's observation hockey, you should have already noticed the location of the Straw Hat crew as soon as you landed on the island, and you can just rush there. Why do you need to take so many detours? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Well, Sengoku, look at Kizaru who paddles, can't this deduct his salary and bonus? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. D. No. Mom, are you a devil? Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. Gu la la la. Linlin, did you forget? That old guy Sengoku is the second grandfather of the Straw Hat Boy. Kizaru is helping his grandson, how could he be willing to deduct Kizaru's salary? It should be to give a bonus to Kizaru. Open black lens bracket Sengoku. Close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues. After defeating Hawkins and other 4 supernovas, Kizaru finally started to slowly rush towards where Luffy and the others were. When he finally arrived at the Straw Hat crew, Luffy and others have just teamed up to defeat the pacifist PX-4. Currently in a state of exhaustion, Kizaru knocked Zoro down with a beam of light as soon as he came up. Zoro, who hadn't recovered from the injury he suffered at the Thriller Bark, fell to the ground with serious injuries. Can no longer get up. Then, Kizaru prepares to give Zoro another fatal blow. Luffy, Sanji and others were entangled by Zanmomaru and another pacifist respectively. There is simply no way out to help Zoro. Only Usopp and Brook anxiously attacked Kizaru. Want to prevent the opponent from attacking Zoro. However, their attacks have no effect at all in front of Kizaru who has Logia's elemental ability. There was nothing stopping Kizaru at all. Robin wants to use the flower fruit's ability to transfer Zoro's body away. But Kizaru stepped on Zoro directly. Can't move. The other leg is raised high. Golden flashes slowly gathered on the feet. The gesture is to step on Zoro fiercely. This moment, Luffy and the others were a little desperate. In front of Kizaru's absolute strength. It seems that no matter what they do it doesn't work. Can only watch helplessly as Zoro is about to be killed by Kizaru. But, the process of Kizaru's leg from lifting to falling. But it was unexpectedly long. It's like being put in slow motion. And just when Kizaru's feet were finally about to fall completely, a gray-haired figure suddenly rushed from a distance. Stop Kizaru's kick before Zoro dies. The man who came was none other than Pluton Rayleigh. The barrage army passed by. Actor. I want to report. There are actors here. Single quote. What actor? Be strict. That's called acting as an ape. Dog head. Uncle Kizaru kicked a supernova over there just now. Speed is power. Have you ever been kicked by light? As a result, when I got here, I suddenly slowed down like a snail. Single quote. As far as the interval between Kizaru lifting his foot and falling down, a century has almost passed. Single quote. Uncle Kizaru was so slow when he landed. I almost thought my screen was stuck. Single quote. Obviously, Uncle is deliberately waiting for Rayleigh to come to the rescue. Single quote. Kizaru's inner OS. Rayleigh, why haven't you arrived yet, you old guy? My legs are almost sore. Single quote. Ha 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 ha. If the supernovas Hawkins and Apu saw this scene, they would probably cry to death, right? Single quote. What is differential treatment? This is called discrimination. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. As the barrage said, after seeing this scene in the video. The 4 supernova pirates Hawkins, Uroj, Drake and Apu were so angry that they were about to vomit blood. Skalakman Arp. Whoa muddy horse. What the hell is this? This guy Kizaru, when he hit us, he kicked us one by one, without sloppiness at all, at the speed of light. Uroj. As a result, the speed of light suddenly became the speed of a turtle when we reached the Straw Hat Boy. Sparkling fruit turned into snail fruit. Close black lens bracket. X Drake. Kizaru's treatment is too obvious, isn't it? Straw Hat Crew's life is life, isn't our life our life? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Basil Hawkins. Just because our surname is not Monkey D, are we going to be treated unfairly like this? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shaki. Jahahaha, it seems that the mentality of these little guys has completely collapsed. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Ha ha ha. No matter who it is, seeing this kind of different way of being treated, it is estimated that the mentality will collapse. Ben Beckman. Kizaru's slow motion waiting for Rayleigh to save the field is similar to Aokiji's slow motion waiting for Marco to save the field before. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Well, actually, I think so too. Kuzan, we really have a tacit understanding. Close black lens bracket. Kuzan. Roll. Who wants to have a tacit understanding with you, a guy who looks like a wretched old monkey? Close black lens bracket. Chapter 29 Kizaru's life-saving and wounded feet. Saving the eldest nephew is really tiring. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. On the projection screen, the video continues. After Pluton Rayleigh came to the rescue, Kizaru started a tug of war with the opponent. The two fought back and forth, evenly matched. There is no time to take care of the Straw Hat Crew on the side. Then came the sudden appearance of Bartholomew Kuma. All of Luffy and others were shot out. For Shang's move, Kizaru didn't have any intention to stop it. See Straw Hat Crew all being shot by bears. He just stopped messing with Rayleigh any further. In order to prevent going back and being scolded that there is no gain in this trip. He also casually caught 500 pirates on Sabaody archipelago. Then he put his hands in his pockets and finished work leisurely. The bullet screen drifts by. Ha 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 ha. Those 500 captured pirates are really miserable. Single quote. I didn't do anything, but I was caught by Kizaru for no reason. The Straw Hat Crew who beat the Celestial Dragons caused Admiral to retreat completely, and the cannon fodder pirates who lay innocently lying on their guns went to prison with tears. Have you noticed that although Kizaru captured 500 pirates and went back to do business, he didn't even capture a single supernova pirate? Single quote. Yes, even Hawkins and others who had been kicked off by him before, Kizaru did not catch them back. Single quote. The 500 pirates captured by Kizaru are all cannon fodder and scumbags. They are not painful at all. Single quote. I even wondered if Kizaru is a marine after all, why does it feel like he actually belongs to the pirate camp? Single quote. Maybe like Shang, Kizaru is also an undercover agent of the Revolutionary Army. Anyway, as long as it doesn't make it easier for marine, ha 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 ha. Single quote. Single quote. See here, Hawkins and others, whose mentality had collapsed before, finally felt a little better. Open black lens bracket Basil Hawkins. Kizaru is finally a human being. Close black lens bracket. X Drake. I thought that after being killed by Kizaru, we would be arrested by Marine, but I didn't expect him to let us go. Close black lens bracket. Uroj. I admit that my voice was a bit loud before, but from what I see now, Kizaru Admiral is actually pretty good. Skalakman Apu. I take back what I said before, I would like to call Kizaru Admiral the most beautiful admiral in naval headquarters. Close black lens bracket. Porsalino. I can't do it, I'm so embarrassed when you praise me like this. Open black lens bracket Sengoku, Pelusalino. Is it such a happy thing to be praised by a group of pirates? It's fine if you let Straw Hat Crew go, but you didn't even capture any of the other supernova pirates. What do you want to do? Close black lens bracket. Rox D. Zebek. Tisk tisk tisk, everyone. What words? What did Sengoku say? What does it mean to let go of the Straw Hat Crew? It means that the Straw Hat Crew was released, and you, the Marine Marshal, have no opinion at all. Close black lens bracket. John. Ha ha ha, that is, Sengoku, didn't you just say that you would never release water to pirates? Now the chicken feet are finally exposed, right? Close black lens bracket. Silver Axe. Haha, I think Sengoku was really happy to see Kizaru let Straw Hat Crew go. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku, but Sengoku is obviously only so tolerant to the grandson of the Straw Hat Boy. When dealing with other supernova pirates, what he wants is to catch them all. Close black lens bracket. The video continues. The screen turned and came to the Summit War period. Kizaru, who was fishing, saw Luffy rampaging on the battlefield. As soon as he lifted his foot, a golden laser condensed. He shot towards the opponent's position. Luffy, with the help of Ivankov. Some narrowly escaped the blow. Then continue to rush bravely towards the front of the battlefield. The screen turns again. Here comes the shot of Luffy alone and Marine 3 Admiral. He ruthlessly threw the huge broken mast he held in his arms to the 3 admirals in front of him. as a storm of attack fell upon it. In an instant, the huge mast was smashed to pieces. And Luffy uses the cover and gap created in this way. Start the second gear and jump towards the execution platform where Ace is. Want to avoid confrontation with Marine Admirals. But how could his careful thinking be hidden from the experienced Marine Admirals? Akainu raised his head slightly. Looking at Luffy's back, he frowned. Hot magma began to churn from his body, going to attack Luffy. And Kizaru on the side saw this. Hastily turned his body into a golden flash. One step ahead of Akainu to act. In a flash, he came in front of Luffy. One kick sent the opponent flying for a long distance. But Luffy also successfully avoided the attack from Akainu. But, after being kicked by Kizaru, the unwilling Luffy stubbornly got up from the ground again. Once again, he rushed towards the direction of the execution platform without fear of death. This time, he was surrounded by several Marine Vice Admirals. Luffy, who was already exhausted, was no match for these Marine Vice Admirals. He was quickly knocked to the ground by the opponent. He was about to be executed on the spot by these Vice Admirals. And that's when Kizaru rushed over from not far away again. Seeing Kizaru approaching, several Marine Vice Admirals stopped attacking one after another. Just like that, Kizaru came to Luffy who was lying on the ground. He put his hands in his pockets, looked down at Luffy, and said earnestly. On this battlefield, courage alone is not enough. Straw Hat Kid Luffy, if you don't have the strength, you can't save things that can't be saved, no matter how hard you try. After speaking, Kizaru slowly raised his right leg again. Kick at Luffy who was on the ground. Luffy's figure immediately flew towards the back of the battlefield. And the direction in which he was kicked away. It happened to be where Whitebeard was. Luffy was so securely in Whitebeard's hands. The screen freezes. The dense barrage drifted past again. Ha 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 ha. It was Aokiji who saved Luffy before Akainu, and now Kizaru saves Luffy before Akainu. The people of Akainu are probably paralyzed. Single quote. Akainu's inner OS. I've never seen the two of you being so active. Why are you all rushing to attack the Straw Hat Boy today? Single quote. Kizaru's last kick was absolutely perfect, kicking Luffy from the most dangerous place on the battlefield to the safest place on the battlefield. Single quote. Ha 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 ha. Uncle Kizaru is really saving lives and helping the wounded, sending Luffy out of dangerous places again and again. Single quote. I guess Uncle Kizaru is also very helpless. Not long after I kicked Luffy to a safe place, this big-headed nephew rushed back again without fear of death. Uncle Kizaru probably said in his heart, saving your big nephew is more tiring than fighting with the Whitebeard pirates. Single quote. Chapter 30. With this accuracy, you just shot a key with it. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki, Pelusalino. Very good. You are fine. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Sakazuki, you suddenly praised me inexplicably, which made me a little shy, close black lens bracket. Kuzan. Allah, Pelusalino, do you really not see it or fake it? Sakazuki is clearly pissing you off. Close black lens bracket. Pelusalino. Yin and Yang are mad at me. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. I am such a diligent and hardworking justice partner, how could Sakazuki be angry with me? He must be gratified by me attacking the Straw Hat mercilessly several times in the video. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki, congratulations. Ha ha, yes, I am really pleased. Do you have some misunderstanding about ruthlessness? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp, ha 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 ha. Pelusalino, the old man admires you more and more. Sengoku, I think it's time to think about raising Pelusalino's salary. Close black lens bracket. Porsalino. Wage increase. Really? Vice Admiral Garp, you are such a nice guy. I declare that you will be my reborn parents in the future. Hollow down pointing triangle, close black lens bracket. Gal D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. Reborn parents okay. Monkey D. Kizaru. Right. Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. Gu la la la. I have to say, Naval Headquarters is really full of crouching dragons and phoenix chicks. Open black lens bracket Shiki. The guys from Five Elders must be very pleased to see such a thriving naval headquarters. Jahahaha, close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues. The scene then came to when Luffy was on the execution platform. Kizaru stood with his hands in his pockets on the battlefield below. Looking at Luffy who was taking out the Seastone handcuff key on the execution platform, trying to unlock Ace. Slowly raised one of his index fingers. Immediately afterwards, a beam of golden laser light suddenly shoots out from its fingertips. It hit the Seastone handcuff key in Luffy's hand with incredible precision. The key was easily shot in half. Pelusalino. Look. In the video, I stopped the Straw Hat Boy from rescuing Ace from the Fire Fist, and shot his key with great precision. With such a performance, do you still have the nerve to call me an actor? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki, F*K. How dare you mention this? You are clearly capable of shooting such a small key, why not just shoot the Straw Hat Kid in the head? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Well, what you said seems to make sense. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket rocks D. Zebek. Ha 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 ha. Killing me. Kizaru actually wanted to take credit for shooting the key just now. He really took us for fools. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket John. What Akainu said is right. Kizaru even has the ability to accurately shoot such a small key. Isn't it good to shoot the Straw Hat Kid directly in the head? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. If he really did that, that one laser shot could directly blow the head of the Straw Hat Boy. It burst open like a watermelon that has been opened. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. Haha. I said you guys are taking the bamboo shoots. The Straw Hat Boy is Kizaru's precious nephew. How could he be willing to shoot his own nephew's head? At most, it's just shooting off a key for show. Poor Salino. You guys, stop talking nonsense. I just simply forgot that there is an option to shoot the head, so don't think about wronging good people. The video continues. Screen. Buggy flew in midair with Luffy and Jinbei, who were seriously injured and unconscious. He looked a little helpless. On the sea below, Trafalgar Law stands on the deck of the Heart Pirate submarine. Shout out to Buggy. I'm a doctor, give them to me. However, Buggy, who doesn't know Luo, is wary of him. He didn't intend to hand over Luffy and Jinbei to Luo. For a while, the scene was a little awkward. And at this moment, call out. A laser suddenly hits from behind Buggy. Wiped his face and shot a small hole in his collar. Buggy was suddenly frightened into a cold sweat. He turned his head away. Then I saw, Kizaru was standing on the mast of a warship in the rear. He pointed an index finger at himself. Kizaru looked at Buggy, and said quietly. Buggy the clown, put the straw hat down. Buggy, who was quite frightened, didn't even hesitate anymore. He directly threw Luffy and Jinbei in his arms to Luo, who was below. He ran for his life in a hurry. The barrage army floats by. Ha 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 ha, Uncle Kizaru came to assist again. Single quote. Listen carefully, what Uncle Kizaru said was telling Buggy to put Luffy down, not asking him to hand over Luffy. The implication of the uncle's words is actually, you boy, hurry up and hand over my eldest nephew to Trafalgar Law for treatment. Single quote. Uncle Kizaru was afraid that Buggy would delay Luffy's treatment, so he hurriedly made an assist. Single quote. Uncle's laser beam could shoot through keys before, but now it can only shoot through Buggy's collar. Isn't it okay to see if it helps Luffy? Ha 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 ha. Single quote. Single quote. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki, Pelusalino. Is there anything else you can explain now? Close black lens bracket. Pelusalino. What do you mean? Explain what? Innocent face. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki. Before you shot the key but not the Straw Hat Boy's head, it can be explained that you forgot for a while, so what about now? Why not just shoot Buggy the clown on the spot and stop the Straw Hats? Close black lens bracket. Poor Salino. Well, maybe it was because the wind was too strong at the time, and it blew my laser a little bit away. You can see in the video that my attack just missed it. Is Buggy the clown's head past? Close black lens bracket. Buggy. Why am I in the video? Could it be that this future Summit War still has my role? Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Garp. What's going on? Wasn't Luffy still fine in the previous video? Why did he suddenly become seriously injured and unconscious? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Marco. And Jinbei too. How come Jinbei has become like this? Close black lens bracket. Trafalgar D. Water Law. Did I even appear in Marineford? And he even took the initiative to ask for the treatment of the head of the Straw Hat. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. What about Ace? Why don't I see Ace in the video? Close black lens bracket. Portgas D. Ace. Luffy. You guy, you hurt yourself like that to save me, why bother? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Because I am your younger brother. Don't worry, Ace, I will definitely be able to rescue you. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Ace. Luffy. Brother. Why does my head suddenly hurt when I see these words? What exactly is going on? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Close black lens bracket. Portgas D. Ace. Sabo. Close black lens bracket. Chapter 31 The long swing before casting the spell, don't touch the fruit capable person. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. Monkey D. Luffy. Sabo. Is it really Sabo? Close black lens bracket. Portgas D. Ace. I almost forgot that this Tiandao chat group can also bring in dead people, so it's not surprising that Sabo will appear here. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Yes, although Sabo is dead, he can still chat with us through this chat group, which is great. Close black lens bracket. Sabo. What are you guys talking about? Do I know you guys also? I am obviously still alive and well, why am I already dead? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Huh, Sabo, don't you know us? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D Ace, are you still alive? Could it be that we have identified the wrong person? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Ah, so it's just a guy with the same name as Sabo. I thought it was really Sabo who was talking to us. Close black lens bracket. Portgas D Ace. But, since this Tiandao chat group has also brought in dead people, then the real Sabo should also be in this chat group, but why hasn't he come out? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Maybe he just happened to be eating or sleeping, or should we wait? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D Ace. Close black lens bracket. For Luffy's nonsensical guess. Ace naturally couldn't believe it. At the moment when the Tiandao inventory system came. Both the real world and the world of the dead have been frozen. Everyone was pulled into this Tiandao chat group. Even if it's what Luffy said. Sabo, who has become an undead, still needs to eat and sleep. It is absolutely impossible not to notice the existence of this Tiandao chat group. And he and Luffy have spoken many times in the Tiandao chat group before. Logically speaking, Sabo should have noticed them no matter what. But why? But Sabo hasn't come out to communicate with them for a long time. Instead, a guy with the same name as Sabo popped up, but didn't know them at all. And the other party also said that he is not dead, but is still alive and well. Then this guy couldn't possibly be the Sabo he and Luffy knew. So, where is the Sabo they know? Ace felt very puzzled by this. The other side. The video on the projection screen is still playing. After seeing Buggy throw Luffy and Jinbei, who were seriously injured and unconscious, to Luo. He turned his gaze to the submarine floating on the sea below. Looking at Luo on the deck of the submarine, Kizaru said quietly again. Trafalgar Law. During the Sabaody archipelago, you escaped pretty fast. While talking, I saw Kizaru slowly raised one of his index fingers again. A golden flash condensed on the fingertips. And the target he aimed at this time. Apparently it was the submarine of the Heart Pirates. See this situation. Luo's expression became a little nervous. A blow from Marine Admiral was not something his submarine could take. If it is really hit, then the situation is not good. Thinking of this, Luo Dang asked the crew to carry Luffy and Jinbei into the cabin. Then ordered to dive and escape from here immediately. Not far above the mast of a warship. The golden flash on Kizaru's fingertips became even more dazzling. It seemed like a launch could happen at any moment. But the truth is, that attack has not been launched for a long time. Kizaru's casting lead seems to be extra long this time. Intel, let's stop here. A hysterical shout suddenly came from the direction of the execution square. Hearing this, Kizaru immediately withdrew the attack in his hand, and the golden flash disappeared. And he himself turned his head curiously, looking in the direction from which the voice came from earlier. I ate the melon silently. The barrage army passed by. I'm coming. Uncle Kizaru's classic cast forward swing is here again. Single quote. Uncle Kizaru's laser is obviously an instant skill, but in the end, he forcibly gave it a full swing before casting the spell. Single quote. With the time before casting this spell, Luodu has already run out of the grand line with Luffy, ha 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 ha. Single quote. More importantly, Uncle Kizaru has been accumulating the attack for so long, but when there is any movement, he cancels the attack directly. Single quote. Ha 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 ha, Uncle doesn't even want to pretend anymore, let's just start the show. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Open black lens bracket Shiki, Jahahaha. It's not that I said, Kizaru, your performance is too much, right? Close black lens bracket. Rox D. Zebek. Shit, this is such an acting, even I, a pirate, can't stand it. Close black lens bracket. Skalakman Apu. Even Trafalgar Law guy also enjoyed Kizaru's special treatment with Straw Hat Kid. Close black lens bracket. Euroj. We are the only ones who are the co-authors. Lucky enough to feel the real speed of the sparkling fruit. Close black lens bracket. X Drake. When you hit us, it's the speed of light instant skill, and when you hit the Straw Hat Boys, it's the ultimate spellcasting forward. Close black lens bracket. Basil Hawkins. I just used a tarot card to perform a divination on Kizaru's identity. I flipped through the tarot card, and there were only 2 words on it. Actor. Close black lens bracket. Porosalino. You guys, don't talk nonsense. I was obviously startled by the sudden voice in the video. That's why the attack was interrupted. The guy who yelled in the execution square, it's the culprit, okay. Sengoku. Speaking of which, what happened to the sentence, let's stop here, in the video just now? Who yelled? Close black lens bracket. Kebi. Why does that voice sound? It seems a bit like mine. Close black lens bracket. Balumbo. Don't be kidding Kebi, it's a war between the headquarters and the Whitebeard pirates, how can a rookie like you and me have a role in it? Don't think about it, it can't be you. Close black lens bracket. The video continues. After happily eating melon for a while. It seemed that Kizaru suddenly remembered that there was another submarine to deal with. So, he turned around. He raised his index finger again. The fingertips once again gathered golden flashes. Aim at the submarine that is preparing to escape below. Want to escape? Don't even think about it. Kizaru muttered to himself. The flash of light on the fingertips also became more and more dazzling. However, just when Kizaru was finally ready to fire the long-charged laser, a deep voice suddenly came from his side. Stay still, Kizaru. Hear this voice. The laser beam from Kizaru's fingertip that hadn't had time to shoot out suddenly dissipated again. On the mast beside him. At this moment, a man with a gray back was pointing a gun at him. Kizaru slowly raised his hands in a gesture of surrender. At the same time, he glanced at the person beside him. He said in a tone of feigned surprise. Yo, Beckman. After saying what seemed to be a greeting, Kizaru just stayed where he was with his hands up. Really motionless. Chapter 32 8-foot stroke Jade. Aokiji and Kizaru are joining the Straw Hats. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. The screen freezes. The densely packed translucent barrage flew across again. He's coming, he's coming. Don't move fruit ability Ben Beckman appears. Single quote. Uncle Kizaru is really obedient. Beckman told him not to move, he really didn't move. Single quote. Haha, after all, one of the few advantages of Uncle Kizaru is to listen to advice. Joke. That is a person with the ability not to move the fruit. Does Uncle Kizaru dare to move? Single quote. Kizaru inner OS. Great, Beckman is finally here, I can finally paddle blatantly. Single quote. Single quote. Look at Kizaru's motionless appearance with his hands up in the picture. And the barrage of complaints constantly floating on the screen. Everyone in the Tiandao chat group only felt that Kizaru had once again refreshed their lower limit. Kaido. Ben Beckman. The mate of the Red Hair Pirates. How did he end up in Marineford? Close black lens bracket. Charlotte Linlin. Could it be that even the Red Hair Pirates went to join in the Summit War fun? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki. Pelusalino. When did you become so obedient? Beckman told you not to move, did you really not move? Are you a naval headquarters guy or a Red Hair Pirates guy? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Haha. To be honest, Kizaru is actually the undercover agent sent by our Red Hair Pirates to naval headquarters. Sengoku. Red Hair, you guys don't add fuel to the fire here. When Pelusalino joined Marine, you kid was not even born yet. Where did he go undercover for your Red Hair Pirates? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Lakelu. Haha, can't it be the Kizaru we bought after Red Hair Pirates? I think Kizaru should be easy to buy, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Are you really going to bribe me? If the price is right, then it's not impossible to consider. Open black lens bracket Monkey D Dragon. Oh, really? Comrade Pelusalino, our revolutionary army urgently needs talents like you, why don't you join our revolutionary army? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Then how much salary can you pay me? As long as the salary is enough, it's the same for me wherever I go. Open black lens bracket Monkey D Dragon. About the salary, Comrade Pelusalino, you see, I am Luffy's father, and you are Luffy's uncle, we are also real relatives, talking about money hurts feelings. Close black lens bracket. Emporio Ivankov. Ha 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 ha. As expected of a dragon, he actually spoke of prostitution in such a fresh and refined way. Close black lens bracket. Bello Betty. Who doesn't know that our revolutionary army is notoriously poor, wages? Since I joined the revolutionary army, I have never received a salary of 1 Bailey. I am thankful that I don't pay any money. Close black lens bracket. Lindbergh. Haha, you too, can you stop piercing the leader of the dragon so ruthlessly, at least save him some face. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D Dragon. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Nani. Want to whore me for nothing? Impossible. Absolutely impossible. I will never do anything for you without money. Open black lens bracket Shiki. How much did the Straw Hat Kid give you, so that you can put water on him again and again, and even save him from fire and water several times? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Golden Lion, I can't understand what you're talking about. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Jahahaha. Playing stupid again, right? Close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues. When Kizaru was too scared to move by Ben Beckman, Luo has already taken this opportunity to transfer Luffy and Jinbei safely. Then the hatch of the submarine was closed. It began to dive towards the bottom of the sea at an extremely fast speed. I intend to leave this place of right and wrong. But at this moment, Aokiji, who was on the shore, suddenly moved. Directly launch a move, Ice Age. Freeze the entire sea surface of Marineford's inner harbor in an instant. Not only that, even below the surface of the sea, it is also freezing at an extremely fast speed. The momentum of the frozen sea. They are constantly chasing after the submerged submarine. seeing that it was only one last bit away from freezing the submarine of the Red Heart pirates in the sea water. Perceived such a situation, Kizaru, who was still scared by Beckman and remained motionless, suddenly moved. He ignored the pistol pointed at him in Beckman's hand. He jumped directly into the sky, then condescendingly performed an 8-foot Chonguyu. All of a sudden, dense lasers rained down from the sky like a torrential rain. It fell towards the frozen ice below. Boom. Bang bang bang. A deafening sound continued to sound. Under the onslaught of Kizaru Bachi Chonguyu, the ice that was previously frozen by Aokiji was smashed to pieces. The dense laser rain did not stop there. Instead, it continued to approach the submarine below the sea surface. However, it is somewhat surprising that the 8-foot Chonguyu attack, which can be called a net of heaven and earth. But it didn't even hit the submarine of the Heart Pirates. The submarine with Luffy on it, just like that in the rain of laser light that keeps passing by, continued to dive into the bottom of the sea and walk away. Finally disappeared. After casting the 8-foot Chonguyu, Kizaru fell back to the mast of the warship. Seemingly a little tired, he wiped the sweat that didn't exist on his forehead. Muttered to himself, if they are still alive in this way, it can only be said that their luck is too good. The screen freezes. The barrage army passed by. Ha 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 ha, Uncle Kizaru is good at acting. I feel that the wave of attacks just now made him exhausted. Such a dense wave of laser rain attacks, it just didn't even touch the edge of the Red Heart pirate submarine. Single quote. Don't tell me, the number of laser rains from Bachi Chonguyu can hit at least 1 or 2 shots even if you are blindfolded, right? It is actually quite difficult to achieve without a single laser hit. Single quote. Ha 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 ha, maybe that's why Uncle Kizaru looks so tired. I think that from now on, the 8-foot Chongu Jade can be renamed as the 8-foot Stroke Jade. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Rocks D. Zebek. Shit, this guy Kizaru's acting is really getting more and more outrageous. With so many attacks, he didn't hit even one shot. Close black lens bracket. Pelusalino. Well, no way, who made Trafalgar Law's submarines too fast and flexible? Close black lens bracket. Trafalgar D. Water Law. So our polar diving number is so awesome. I also really know it for the first time today. Close black lens bracket. Kaido. If Kizaru used a bit of knowledgeable hockey when attacking just now, that submarine would definitely be shot into a sieve. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Well, Kaido, you are wrong. How do you know that Kizaru didn't use the knowledgeable hockey just now? I think he must have used it, but it was used to avoid his own attack. Hit the top of the submarine. Edward Newgate. Gu la la la, I think it makes sense, otherwise so many attacks would be impossible to miss. Close black lens bracket. Gal D. Roger. Ha ha ha. Kizaru is probably the first to use observation hockey to avoid hitting the target. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kuzan. Allah, Pelusalino, I can hardly watch your performance. I finally got frozen on the ice, but you turned your head and smashed it. The key is that even a single attack did not hit the enemy. Close black lens bracket. Pelusalino. Kuzan, let's not hurt each other, shall we? Didn't your ice age not catch up with that submarine? Don't think I don't know how exaggerated your ice age's real freezing speed and freezing range are. Sakazuki. You two guys, each of you have the face to say it. One is more serious than the other. I think you should stop being Marines and join the Straw Hat Pirates. In this way, I can kill both of you bastards by the way. Close black lens bracket. Porisalino. Marshal Sengoku, did you hear that? Sakazuki actually encouraged me and Kuzan to become pirates, this guy is really uneasy and kind. Close black lens bracket. Sengoku. Enough, Pelusalino, don't you think we don't embarrass naval headquarters enough? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Are Uncle Aokiji and Uncle Kizaru going to join my pirate team? That would be great. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rorano Azoro. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji. Luffy, you're only half obedient, right? Close black lens bracket. Chapter 33 Luffy's background 8, Brother Fire Fist Ace. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. Inside the Tiandao projection screen. With Luffy rescued by Trafalgar Law. This is the end of the inventory link belonging to Kizaru. The screen fell into darkness again. And Kizaru also heaved a sigh of relief. Porisalino. My session is finally over. If this continues, I'm really afraid that my first life's fame will be lost. Close black lens bracket. Kuzan. Be confident, your fame has already been lost. Close black lens bracket. Sakazuki. It's not just that you are wise, you are notorious now, and you have lost the face of our Marines. Close black lens bracket. Pelusalino. Don't say that, I'm not the only one who disgraced Marine. Vice Admiral Garp, Marshal Sengoku, and Kuzan, haven't they all been on the list before? How can it be said that I alone lost all of Marine's face? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Jahahaha, Kizaru, you are really embarrassed to say it. If you look carefully, you will find that the duration and shots of your stock-taking session alone are already longer than Garp, Sengoku, and Aokiji combined. Want more? Close black lens bracket. Gal D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. By the way, isn't the theme of this Tiandao inventory the 20 kings of the nautical world? I think Kizaru should actually have a place, called the King of Paddling or Water Release. Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. Gu la la la. Actually, I think the title of Actor King is also very suitable for Kizaru. Shanks. The Undercover King is not bad either. Close black lens bracket. Pelusalino. Slander. You are slandering. I am a hard-working, courageous and righteous Marine Admiral. The titles you are talking about are not talking about me at all. Close black lens bracket. Kaido. Kizaru, do you want to ask everyone to see if anyone really believes what you said? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Well, what you just said, I'm afraid even a fool wouldn't believe it. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, but I believe it. I think Uncle Kizaru is a hard-working, courageous and good man who upholds justice. You can see how kind he is to me in the video. Close black lens bracket. Porosalino. Here, you see, there are still fools who are willing to believe it, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rorano Azoro. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Nami. I'm really convinced of the idiot Luffy. I didn't expect that there are still people rushing to be an idiot. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Usopp. Haha, but from Luffy and our point of view, this Kizaru is indeed a good person. After all, he has saved Luffy countless times. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Yes. I just said that my uncle is a good person. Why do you say I am a fool? Close black lens bracket. ... There was a lot of discussion among the people. Inside the originally pitch black projection screen, a line of white conspicuous text slowly emerged again. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy background 8. Brother, Portgas D. Ace. Close black lens bracket. The words dissipate. Then a photo appeared on the screen. The orange cowboy hat has two small face badges, one crying and one smiling. Black hair, Madara with tits on her face. A necklace of red beads hangs around his neck. The upper body is naked, with no shirt on, exposing strong muscles. Black denim shorts, orange belt, a small knife with a watermelon striped sheath pinned to his waist. The man in the photo. Hal Ran is the captain of the 2nd Division of the Whitebeard Pirates. The only son of One Piece Gal D. Roger. Portgas D. Ace. Monkey D. Luffy. Ace. It's Ace. Close black lens bracket. Portgas D. Ace. Is it time for me? Unexpectedly, I was included in Luffy's background by the Tiandao inventory system. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gal D. Roger. Ace. What a handsome guy. He looks so handsome. As expected of my son, he looks like me. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Gu la la la. Roger, you are as thick-skinned as ever. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D. Ace. Roger, how many times do I have to say it before you understand? I am not your son. My dad only has Whitebeard. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gal D. Roger. Haha, Ace, it's okay. Just like what Whitebeard said just now, I have no other advantages, except thick skin. It doesn't matter if you don't recognize me, we have our own opinions, I still call you son, you can call me anything you want, if you don't want to call me father, you can call me brother. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D. Ace. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Rayleigh. Ha ha ha. Roger, what the hell is going on in your head? Let Ace call you brother, so don't you want to call Whitebeard daddy? Close black lens bracket. Gal D. Roger. F*K. It really is. Damn, careless. Did not expect this crop. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Ha 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 ha. Not only that, Roger, if Ace calls you brother, then you have to follow Ace and call me grandpa. Close black lens bracket. Gal D. Roger. Hello Garp. Taking advantage of me, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. I didn't want to take this, you sent it up on your own initiative. Pick nose close black lens bracket. Gal D. Roger. Top Han O. Close black lens bracket. Comma. Inside the projection screen. The photo is hidden. The video officially starts playing. Ace and Luffy have been sworn brothers since childhood. Live together, practice together, grow up together. Although at the beginning Ace still disliked Luffy, a crybaby. But gradually, he will begin to shoulder the responsibility of being an elder brother. Great care of Luffy. Every time Luffy is in danger, Ace will rush to save him without hesitation. On the night that the terminus of uncertain things was destroyed by fire, Ace and Luffy were captured by the pirate Mr. Blue and his men. When Blue Mr. 5 cut Luffy. And when he wanted to kill Luffy in front of Ace. In desperation, Ace directly broke out Conqueror's Haki. In an instant, all Mr. Blue's subordinates were stunned. Thus successfully saving Luffy's life. Later, to cover Luffy's escape. Left alone to fight Mr. Blue. At that time, Ace. He was only 10 years old. When Ace was 17. He said goodbye to Luffy and the bandit Dayton family. Be the first to go to sea and become a pirate. And formed the Spade Pirates. Relying on his strong talent and strength, he became the Supernova pirate at that time. After entering the New World, Ace also went to visit Shanks, who was kind to Luffy. Expressed their thanks to each other. The screen jumps. The time has come to see Circle Calendar 1520. At this time, Ace has become the second captain of the Whitebeard Pirates. Hunting for Blackbeard teach who killed his companion. At the same time, he also learned that Luffy entered the Grand Line. Want to meet Luffy in the first half of the Grand Line. Finally, the two brothers reunited in Nahana, the port capital of Alabasta. Ace also stopped Smoker, who was chasing the Straw Hat crew, for Luffy. This enabled Luffy and others to successfully escape from Smoker's pursuit. The barrage army passed by. Ha ha ha, Smoker is going to cry. Single quote. Smoker is really close to catching Luffy every time, but every time someone jumps out to save Luffy at the critical moment. Single quote. Last time it was Dragon in Logue Town, this time it was Ace in Alabasta, next time it was in Marineford. Forget it, let's not spoil it, haha. Smoker. Woohoo, why am I the one who gets hurt every time? Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Smoker. Close black lens bracket. Chapter 34 Blackbeard Pirates. Thank you Ace for not killing me. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. Looking at those barrages that crazily ridiculed himself drifting across the screen. Smoker's not feeling well. Yes, those barrages were right. I was almost able to catch the Straw Hat guy every time. But every time, at the most critical moment, there will always be someone jumping out to stop me. The first time I was in Logue Town was a dragon. The second time at Alabasta was Ace. Smoker had thought, if one has two, there can be no more three, right? It's impossible to do the same bridge for a third time, right? But, he noticed a barrage that floated past just now. The bullet screen said, will the same plot be staged again in Marineford soon? It is precisely because of seeing this barrage. Smoker's mentality exploded. In fact, it's better to separate once. But after those reminders of the Tukao barrage, Smoker connected all the things that happened before in his mind. Numb. Completely numb. Why do you have to make trouble with the background king of the Straw Hat Boy when you are fine? Isn't this making yourself unhappy? Even if he did have a few chances to catch the Straw Hat Boy. But the number of opportunities. Could it be that there are more backgrounds than Straw Hat Kid? This moment, there was even a thought in Smoker's mind that he wanted to let it go. And at this moment in the Tiandao chat group, it was also a group of people who were teasing him crazily. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote da Flamingo. Fufurfurfur, this marine named Smoker is really obsessed with the Straw Hat Boy, and actually chased the Grand Line from East Blue, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sir Crocodile, humph. It was this marine and the Straw Hat Boy who ruined my good deed. Close black lens bracket. Gecko Moria. You say you were an ordinary marine colonel, how can you have the guts to keep chasing background King Luffy all the time? Open black lens bracket Shiki. Jayahahaha. Let's not talk about the other backgrounds of the Straw Hat Boy, just his background in marine, just picking anyone is enough to crush you, a little marine colonel, to death. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. Look at Aokiji and Kizaru, they are still Marine Admiral, they dare not do anything to the Straw Hat Kid, how dare you, a Marine Colonel, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket John, ha 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 ha. If first were this Marine named Smoker, I would get to know him as soon as possible, let the Straw Hat Kid go, in fact, he would let himself go. Smoker. Humph. Don't judge me with the thoughts of you pirates. So what if the Straw Hat has a big background? As long as he is a pirate, I will never give up hunting him. Even if I chase to the ends of the earth, I will not give up. This is the oath I made when I set off from Logue Town. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki. Well said. It seems that there are still people in our marine who can uphold their own justice. Unlike Kuzan and Pelusolino guys. Close black lens bracket. Kuzan. Alala, Sakazuki, I think you may have misunderstood Smoker, although he is indeed upholding his own justice, but he is still different from you. Pelusolino. Who said I didn't uphold my own justice? My justice is clocking in and going to and from get off work, paddling for fish. Gal D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. Garp, I don't know why, but I can see a bit of you and me from the Smoker and the Straw Hat Kid. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Well, if you want to put it that way, it does seem to be a bit like it. Close black lens bracket. Gal D. Roger. But one thing is different is that I didn't have such a big background as your grandson back then. Open black lens bracket monkey D garp. Haha, of course. After all, times have changed. On the projection screen, the video continues. After the two brothers reunited, Ace walked with Luffy and others for a while. Later, he bid farewell to Luffy and others because he learned other clues about Blackbeard's whereabouts. In farewell, Ace also gave Luffy his life card. Tell each other that this piece of paper will lead to their reunion in the future. And also told Luffy's partners, I have a younger brother who likes to get into trouble so much. As an older brother, I really don't feel at ease. Please also take care of Luffy in the future. As he spoke, Ace bowed slightly to Zoro and the others. Farewell to Luffy et al. Ace followed Blackbeard's trail to Banaro Island. Here he finally found Blackbeard and his party. As soon as we meet. Blackbeard is the invitation to Ace. I hope that the other party can join his Blackbeard pirate group. And said that he was about to leave for the 7 capitals of water. Kill the Straw Hat Kid who was resting there. Take the head of the other party as a gift to the world government. In exchange for the position of 7 warlords of the sea. Hearing what Blackbeard said, Ace said angrily that Luffy is his younger brother. Warning Blackbeard will never do anything to his brother. In this regard, the two launched a fierce battle on Banaro Island. Ace eventually lost to Blackbeard, who had the dark fruit ability. And after Blackbeard had the more heavyweight chip of Ace. He also gave up the idea of continuing to fight the Straw Hat Boy. Instead, dedicated Ace to the world government. Thus became the newly appointed 7 warlords of the sea. Monkey D. Luffy. Ace. Damn, so Ace was defeated by that Blackbeard guy. When I was in Magic Valley Town, I thought that Blackbeard guy was quite disgusting. Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. Actually exchanged Ace for Shichibukai's position. Teach. You bastard. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Marshall D. Teach. Thief ha ha ha. Daddy, don't be so angry. Maybe Ace is still thanking me. If I hadn't traded him for Shichibukai's position, then it would be his good brother who suffered Straw Hat Kid. Giza's Badgers. Yes, at that time, Captain Blackbeard was already preparing to take us to the 7 capitals of water. If Ace the Fire Fist hadn't stepped in, the Straw Hat Kid would be the one who would be publicly executed now. Open black lens bracket rocks D. Zebek. Ha 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 ha. I said you little guys are thinking about farting. The Straw Hat Boy is the king of the background. Do you really think you can take him down? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket John. That's right. Don't you think that without the blocking of Fire Fist Ace, you will be able to catch the Straw Hat Boy when you get to Water 7? Close black lens bracket. Silver Axe. Ha 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 ha. Don't forget, at the 7 capitals of water, there were still Garp, the marine hero, and Aokiji, the marine admiral, there. Open black lens bracket Akoku. And the two of them, one is the Straw Hat Boy's grandfather and the other is the Straw Hat Boy's second uncle. How could they watch you do something to the Straw Hat Boy? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shaki. Jahahaha. If you want me to say, the ones who should really thank Fire Fist Ace should be you Blackbeard pirates, if he didn't stop you. When you really catch up to 7 the city of water, then the ones who will be wiped out are yourselves. Open black lens bracket Marshall D. Teach. F asterisk K. Makes sense. Close black lens bracket. Giza's Badgers. F asterisk K. Is that so? Close black lens bracket. Fan Oka. It really is an angle that has never been imagined. Close black lens bracket. Lafitte. I just want to say one thing about this. Thank you Fire Fist Ace for not killing me. Close black lens bracket. Poison Q. Haha, really. Thank you Fire Fist Ace for not killing me. Close black lens bracket. Portgas D. Ace. Close black lens bracket. Chapter 35 The Shackles Fell, Emperor Yan was reborn. At that moment, we all thought we had won, kneeling for flower evaluation tickets. Advertise here. After seeing what everyone in the Tiandao chat group said. Blackbeard Marshall D. Teach suddenly realized. Yes, if it hadn't happened to meet Ace in Banaro Island. If the opponent is defeated and handed over to the world government instead of the Straw Hat Kid. I definitely have already led people to the 7 capitals of water. At that time, the 7 capitals of water. But there are 2 god tiers, Garp and Aokiji. Although his own strength has greatly increased after obtaining the dark fruit ability. But Blackbeard isn't confident enough to take on Marine Admiral anytime soon. He believes that his future self will definitely be able to. But now, absolutely impossible. What's more, apart from the Marine Admiral of Aokiji. The marine hero Garp is a more terrifying character. Fighting against the Blackbeard pirates, who have not yet grown up, is absolutely as easy as killing a chicken. If he dared to attack the Straw Hat Boy in front of them in 7 of waters. Then I and the entire Blackbeard pirate group will definitely be wiped out within minutes. She was abused until there was not even a scum left. If that's the case, then all the ambitions and plans I have prepared for so long will be abolished. I will probably spend the rest of my life in Impel Down. Thinking of this, Blackbeard couldn't help but feel a wave of fear. Then, like his own crew, in the Tiandao chat group, he wrote, "Thank you Ace for not killing me." His grandma's Lousy almost died before he left the school. Fortunately, There was Ace, the big grievance, who came to the top at that time, otherwise it would really be over. That being said, Ace is absolutely indispensable for my plan to be implemented smoothly. Thief ha ha ha, Blackbeard thought in the aftermath of his life. On the projection screen, the video continues. Video content came during the Summit War. Ace was escorted to kneel on the execution platform. Watching helplessly, the Whitebeard pirates, Luffy and others continue to fight bloody to save themselves. The inner feelings are very complicated. On the one hand, there is guilt. If it wasn't for my own willfulness at the beginning. If you don't listen to the advice of your father and your friends and insist on chasing Blackbeard, things will not develop to the point where it is today. The partners will not pay such a painful price to save themselves. But on the other hand, Ace felt very happy. After all, with such a group of partners and younger brothers who are willing to risk their lives for themselves, it is really a warm and happy thing. Seeing all this on the battlefield below, Ace silently shed tears full of various complex emotions. As the war continues to escalate and intensify, under the cover of the Whitebeard pirates and the impelled-down jailbreak army, under the successive releases and assists of Garp, Sengoku, Aokiji, Kizaru and others, Luffy finally managed to come to Ace. Screen. Luffy, Ace and others who fell from the execution platform were overwhelmed by artillery fire. And just when everyone thought they would just die like this, a seastone chain fell first from the smoke of the gunfire and fell to the ground. Then, a few strands of flame suddenly flickered in the thick gunfire smoke. While the flame is constantly spinning, condensed into the flag of the Whitebeard pirates. Immediately afterwards, a channel of flame suddenly appeared. Ace, Luffy and others appeared in the flame tunnel intact. Ace just carried his younger brother in one hand. With a warm smile on his face, he said, "You've been like this for a long time, Luffy. Never listen to me and act recklessly." The seemingly reproachful words were full of warmth. Hearing what Ace said, Luffy shouted excitedly, "Ace!" The two brothers fell back to the ground amidst cheers. Start fighting side by side and rush out of the Marine's siege. Although the two have not fought together for a long time, but the cooperation and tacit understanding between each other is still so seamless. The two fought side by side. Those Marine soldiers couldn't stop their way at all. The screen freezes. The barrage army passed by. The shackles fell. Emperor Yan was reborn. Single quote. No matter how many times I watch it again, I still feel that this episode is very exciting and moving. Single quote. The cooperation between Ace and Luffy brothers is really too tacit. Single quote. Look at the shadows of the two of them running side by side. At that moment, it seemed that they really returned to their childhood. Single quote. If only Sabo could have been there at the time, the combination of the three brothers is absolutely invincible. Single quote. At that moment, we all thought we had won. Oh, what a pity, how happy I am now, how cruel I will be later. If only time could freeze at this moment. Single quote. Single quote. Monkey D. Luffy. Great, it seems that Ace was really rescued. That's great. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D. Ace. Luffy, you boy, actually did it. It's as messy as ever. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki. Damn it. Did the Straw Hat guy really save Fire Fist? This is an absolute disgrace to our Marine. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. I didn't expect the Straw Hat boy to be so powerful, and he was able to rescue the Fire Fist Ace from Marine's obstacles. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kuzan. Allah, I have to say, young people nowadays are really scary. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki. Shut up. You two guys have the guts to say that. If it weren't for your continuous release of water and assists, the Straw Hat boy would have died under my magma long ago. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Well, it can't be blamed on me and Kuzan, but also Garp and Marshal Sengoku. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kuzan. I agree. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sengoku. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Is Ace really rescued? Why do I always feel the barrage behind is a bit strange? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Marco. Yes, shouldn't it be a joyful thing for Ace to be rescued? Why does the barrage behind it reveal a sense of sadness and regret? Close black lens bracket. Josie. How happy is she now? How cruel will she be later? What exactly does this sentence mean? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Do you really want time to freeze at this moment? Could it be that? Will there be any surprises later? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gal D. Roger. I don't know why, I always have a bad feeling. Close black lens bracket. In the midst of everyone's doubts and incomprehensions, the cold mechanical sound of the Tiandao inventory system suddenly sounded again. Random question 4. May I ask who killed Portgas D. Ace? As soon as this problem comes out. For a while, everyone in the Tiandao chat group was stunned. Monkey D. Garp. Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. Close black lens bracket. Gall D Roger. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. What? Ace he. Dead. Close black lens bracket. Chapter 36 Akainu's Ruthless Pursuit. Fire Fist Ace died on the battlefield. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. How could this be? The Tiandao inventory system said that Ace was killed. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Marco. Yes, how could Ace be killed? He has obviously been rescued. Close black lens bracket. Joe's. Next, we only need to evacuate from Marineford with Ace, and we can win a big victory. How could this happen? Close black lens bracket. Sakazuki. Huh, you pirates, do you really think that Marineford is a place where you can come and go whenever you want? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Was Ace killed? That's because my father failed to protect him. Open black lens bracket Gall D Roger. Ace will die. No, I will never allow this to happen. I want to be resurrected. I'm going to Marineford to save Ace myself. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rox D. Zebek. Hee, Roger, I advise you to save yourself. If you want to be resurrected, Lousy should be resurrected first. You can wait a little later. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D Garp. Ace was killed. Who is it? Who did it? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kuzan. Allah, you don't need to think about it. It must be that guy Sakazuki who did it, Vice Admiral Garp. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. That's right. Kuzan and I wouldn't do such a thing. It must have been done by Sakazuki. Close black lens bracket. Sakazuki. If I do the best, I wish I could end the evil bloodline of Fire Fist Ace with my own hands. It would be even better if I could also deal with the Straw Hat Boy. Close black lens bracket. Among the fierce quarrels, the notification sound of the Tiandao inventory system sounded again. The answering question has officially begun. With the beep falling, everyone began to answer questions in Tiandao chat. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote Doflamingo. Sakazuki. Answer. Rox D. Zebek. Sakazuki. Answer. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Sakazuki. Answer. Gall D Roger. Sakazuki. Answer. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki. Sakazuki. Answer. Open black lens bracket. Close black lens bracket. Only a moment's work. In the Tiandao chat group, the words, Sakazuki, floated densely. No way. But just think about it briefly. You can guess that Sakazuki is the best candidate for the answer to this question. Ace is the captain of the second team of the Whitebeard Pirates. Strength is naturally not to be underestimated. Want to kill him? It is definitely impossible to rely on the strength of Marine Vice Admiral alone. Certainly, the premise is to exclude Garp, the Marine Vice Admiral. What's more, Garp, as Ace's half-grandfather. How could it be possible to kill Ace? Inside the huge naval headquarters, there are actually only a few people who have the ability to kill Ace. Aokiji, Kizaru, Akainu the Marine 3 Admiral, Sengoku, Garp, and Crane are 3 veteran Marine legends. And from the previous video, the background of the 4 Luffy, Aokiji, Kizaru, Sengoku and Garp. It's too late for them to help Luffy and Ace escape. Obviously it is impossible to do such a thing. As for the Cranes, she's never been one to kill, either. Even if she makes the move. At most, it is just washing Ace into clothes, and hanging it up. Absolutely impossible to kill, so after eliminating so many options, the only one left may be Akainu. Soon, the countdown to the answer sounded. There are still 5 seconds left in the answering time. Audiences who have not answered the questions, please answer as soon as possible. 5, 4, quote. 1, 0. Question time is up. Congratulations to Don Quixote Doflamingo for answering correctly, get 1 point. Don Quixote Doflamingo. Fufurofuru, it seems that I have successfully missed this question. Gecko Moria. Hiss. Doflamingo, you guys are such a chicken thief, you actually snatched the first place without making a sound. Close black lens bracket. Rox D. Zebek. Shit, where did the Brad dare to steal Lousy's points? Don't want to live yet. Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. It's a pity, it was actually preempted by that guy Doflamingo. Close black lens bracket. Gall D Roger. Damn it, didn't you get it? No, I have to fight for the opportunity to get the resurrection crystal, complete the resurrection, and join the battle on the top. Go get Ace out yourself. Close black lens bracket. Sakazuki. Roger, even if you are resurrected, it's useless. If you dare to come, I don't mind sending both of you father and son to hell. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Sakazuki is really fierce, close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues to play. Ace and Luffy fought side by side. Soon they rushed out of the heavy encirclement of Marine soldiers. Seeing that Ace had been rescued, Whitebeard happily gave the final captain's order. intending to use his own life as a cover. Let the Whitebeard pirates retreat with Ace. After a hard struggle, Ace decides to follow Whitebeard's orders and leave. However, Akainu suddenly caught up. Whitebeard was humiliated and belittled in front of Ace. The extremely angry Ace turned around. Ask Akainu to take back those words just now. And fight with each other. Unfortunately, Ace lost to Akainu. Just one move is to be repelled by the opponent. But Akainu didn't pursue Ace immediately. Instead, he pointed the finger at Luffy, who knelt on the ground not far away and wanted to pick up the Ace life card. Hot magma surged above his right arm, leaping towards Luffy. The giant magma fist aimed at Luffy and blasted out. It seemed that Luffy's life could be completely ended in the next second. At this moment Luffy is already exhausted. I couldn't even move my body anymore. Facing Akainu's sudden attack, there is simply no possibility of avoiding it. However, just when Akainu's magma fist is about to engulf Luffy, a figure rushed from the side as if going crazy. Before the giant magma fist fell, it stood in front of Luffy. And Akainu's magma fist, but it just pierced through the man's entire chest directly from the man's back. The hot magma directly burned a huge hole in the man's body. Scarlet blood flowed out from the wound unstoppably. Luffy looked at the figure in front of him who blocked the fatal blow for him. I was stunned in an instant. Because the man, it is Ace. The internal organs were badly burned. Red beads were scattered all over the place. The life card with only one corner left began to burn rapidly. This means, Ace's life is coming to an end. Akainu withdrew his fist from Ace's body expressionlessly. Ace immediately spat out a mouthful of blood, falling helplessly into Luffy's arms. After saying his last words to Luffy with his last breath, and after wanting to ask Luffy to convey to everyone in the Whitebeard Pirates, Ace's arm finally hangs down feebly. He fell to the ground smiling. Life is coming to an end. And Luffy kneeling on the ground. Suddenly, he looked up to the sky and screamed in pain as if he had gone crazy. Then rolled his eyes. Lost consciousness. Chapter 37 Luffy's background 9, Brother Sabo. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. With the end of Ace's life in the video. On the screen, dense bullet screens drifted across again. A.S. Damn it. Red dog must die. Single quote. What a mean red dog. To use such a despicable aggressive method to trick Ace back. Single quote. Sacrificed himself to protect Luffy. Ace is absolutely the best Ni-chan in the world. Single quote. Watching his brother die in front of his eyes, how painful should Luffy be at that time? Single quote. At least, Ace left with a smile on his face. Single quote. At the last moment of his life, Ace finally understood the meaning of his life. Single quote. From now on, he will no longer wonder whether he should be born in this world. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. While the translucent barrage kept drifting past, the Tiandao chat group also exploded. Portgas D. Ace. Am I dead? Fortunately, Luffy survived. Monkey D. Luffy. Ace. No, Ace, you promised me you would never die. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Ace, damn red dog. Close black lens bracket. Gall D. Roger. Damn it. I must be resurrected. I'm going to Marineford and kill that bastard red dog myself. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Sakazuki. Close black lens bracket. Sengoku. Garp. Calm down. Pay attention to your position. Close black lens bracket. Sakazuki. Huh, don't think that if you threaten me like this, I will be afraid. I just did what I should do as a Marine Admiral, whether it's Fire Fist Ace or Straw Hat Boy, they should all be executed. Close black lens bracket. Pelusalino. Kuzan, how do I feel that Sakazuki is pointing at the two of us? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kuzan. Allah, I think you are right, close black lens bracket. Marco. Ace. Damn it, Ace was finally rescued, but was killed by that fellow Akainu again. Close black lens bracket. Joe's. HMPH. Red dog is really despicable. To actually stimulate Ace to turn around by insulting Dad. Such a despicable guy deserves to call himself a righteous Marine. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki. How can we talk about justice and fairness when dealing with you pirates? As long as I can wipe out all of you pirates, no matter what method I use, I don't mind. Close black lens bracket. Vista. H-Itui. Rat. Shameless. Close black lens bracket. Namur. H-Itui. Rat. Shameless. Close black lens bracket. Yizang. H-Itui. Rat. Shameless. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki. Hee, no matter how you scold me, Fire Fist Ace will die in my hands after all. Close black lens bracket. Rox D. Zebek. Tisk tisk tisk, Akainu is really tough, I haven't seen this style of Marine for a long time. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket John, but what Akainu said is true. In a war, where is the justice and fairness at all? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. That's right, isn't everyone doing whatever it takes to achieve their goals? There is nothing mean and not mean. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. Akainu's obvious aggressive method, even that fire fist ace can be fooled, it can only show that this little guy is also a stunned young man who has no regard for the overall situation. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Jahahaha. That's right, if he didn't hit Akainu's aggressive method, he and the Straw Hat Boy could have retreated completely, and things would never have developed to the point in the video. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. You guys, I forbid you to say that about Ace. Ace, he died to protect me, and he just thought that Akainu insulted his most respected Uncle Whitebeard. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. Fire Fist Ace thought he was upholding Whitebeard's reputation, but he was actually ruining the sacrifice and hard work of Whitebeard and his group. This behavior is so stupid that it can't be more stupid. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Well, such a mindless and impulsive young man, he deserves to die, and he did it all by himself. Monkey D. Luffy. You guys, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D Ace. Forget it, Luffy, actually they are right, I was too impulsive, close black lens bracket. Sabo. Ace. Luffy. Ace. Is dead. Why am I so sad when I see this scene in the video? Head hurts. Close black lens bracket. Koala. Sabo. What's wrong with you? Not feeling well. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. My head hurts so much. It's like some image has been flashing in my mind. Close black lens bracket. Koala. Sabo, are you okay? Don't scare me. Close black lens bracket. When I saw the moment when Ace died in the video, Sabo only felt that his heartbeat seemed to miss a beat at that moment. Then there was a burst of heart-like pain. An inexplicable sadness welled up from my heart. It made Sabo feel a little suffocated. Immediately afterwards, his head also began to ache violently. It was as if someone was taking a pickaxe and slamming it into his head. My head hurts like it's about to burst. At the same time, there are also strange and familiar pictures. It is constantly pouring into Sabo's mind. Then, memories that had already been lost came flooding back like a tide. East Blue, Kingdom of Goa, Noble, Mount Corpo. The end of uncertain things. Dayton family. Besides Ace, Luffy, he remembered. I remembered everything. This moment, Sabo finally recovered all his memories. Open black lens bracket Sabo. I remember everything. Close black lens bracket. Koala. Sabo, what are you talking about? Could it be that you recovered your memory? Close black lens bracket. Sabo. That's right. All memories of the past have been restored. Ace, Luffy, I finally remember you guys. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. What are you talking about? Do you remember us coming? But didn't you say you didn't know us before? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D Ace. Could it be? You are really Sabo. Close black lens bracket. Sabo. That's right, I am Sabo, your brother, Sabo. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Really? Sabo, is that really you? I thought you were dead. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. When I was bombarded by the celestial dragons, I almost thought I was going to die. Fortunately, the dragon leader saved me, but I lost my memory because of it, so I didn't look for you for a long time. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D Ace, Luffy's father. That would be great, Sabo, as long as you're okay. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. Great, Sabo is not dead. Sabo is still alive. This is really great. Close black lens bracket. Sabo. The death of Ace in the video just now greatly stimulated me, but I also recovered my memory because of it, and I finally remembered you. Close black lens bracket. Portgas D Ace. Is that so? Then my death is somewhat meaningful. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Don't worry Ace, now that I have recovered my memory, no matter what, it is impossible for me to watch you repeat the same mistakes. Luffy and I will definitely rescue you. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. That's right, Ace, Sabo and I will never let you die. With Sabo here, I will definitely be able to successfully rescue you this time. Close black lens bracket. Just when the three Luffy brothers were immersed in the joy of reunion, the inventory of Ace on the projection screen is also completely over. On a pitch black screen, a line of text slowly emerged again. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy background number 9. Brother, Sabo. Close black lens bracket. Chapter 38. The moment the brothers meet again, Luffy will cry like a fool. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Is it Sabo's turn? I thought there would be no Sabo part before. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D Ace. If Sabo had really died that year, then this Tiandao inventory video might not have his part. After all, how could such a kid back then be the background of Luffy? Close black lens bracket. Sabo. Good guy, you two guys are looking forward to my death, right? Ace. I am now the chief of staff of the Revolutionary Army, a proper second in command of the Revolutionary Army, no worse than you, the captain of the 2nd Division of the Whitebeard Pirates. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Dayton. Woo. Very good, Sabo, so you are still alive. Asshole, that's great. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Yo, Dayton, it's been a long time. Back then, I owed you a lot of care. Monkey D. Dragon. I didn't expect Sabo to be a brother who grew up with Luffy. Also, I met Sabo in Goa Kingdom back then, I should have noticed this long ago. Emporio Ivankov. The three brothers Sabo are really amazing. One is the second in command of the Revolutionary Army, the other is the captain of the Whitebeard Pirates' second team, and the Straw Hat Boy is the background king. They can be called the strongest brother combination, right? Close black lens bracket. Koala. Seeing that Sabo has regained his memory and recognized his brother, I am really happy for him from the bottom of my heart. Close black lens bracket. ... Inside the projection screen, the text slowly dissipated. As usual, a photo first appeared on the screen. A dark blue top hat with sunglasses. Wavy blonde hair. There is a large burn-like scar over the left eye. An elegant blue dress. He also held an iron water pipe in his hand. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. So this is what Sabo looks like when he grows up, it's exactly the same as before. Close black lens bracket. Portgas D. Ace. The scar on the left eye. Was it left by the Celestial Dragon's bombardment at that time? Close black lens bracket. Sabo. Well, this scar also reminds me all the time, to overthrow the corrupt rule of the Celestial Dragons. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. That water pipe, haha. Sabo. I didn't expect you to still use the water pipe as a weapon. Ace and I don't use it anymore. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. You said this, although I lost my memory before, when I touched this water pipe, I somehow felt quite comfortable, so I have been using it until now. Close black lens bracket. Portgas D. Ace. Back then, the three of us relied on 3 water pipes to traverse the entire kingdom of Goa. Close black lens bracket. The video has not started yet. The 3 Luffy brothers once again fell into the reminiscence of the past. No way. For the 3 brothers, Sabo is still alive and has recovered his memory. It is indeed a great news. It even made everyone temporarily forget the sadness of Ace's death in the previous video. At the same time, inside the projection screen, Sabo's photo is hidden. The video officially starts playing. Sabo was born in a noble family in Goa Kingdom. But his parents only used him as a tool to build a bridge with the royal family and improve their status. Sabo has never felt the slightest care and love from his parents. I was constantly forced by my parents to learn all kinds of things. Such a life made him feel very depressed. So, he ran away from home. Came to the terminal of uncertain things that piled up garbage outside the kingdom of Goa. Here, he first met a teenager named Ace. The 2 peers quickly became acquainted. And began to accumulate treasures and money for shipbuilding and going to sea. After that, the 2 met Luffy, a follower who was 2 years younger than them. The 3 drank the sworn wine and became brothers. And agreed that one day must go to sea. Live more freely than anyone else. However, the good times did not last long. Sabo was arrested by his parents. He tried to escape countless times, but to no avail. After learning that the royal family of the Goa Kingdom is preparing for the upcoming inspection of the Celestial Dragons. When he directly ordered the stain of this country, the terminal of the uncertain thing to be set on fire. Sabo is completely disappointed in this country. So he decided to go to sea early. Get out of here and find freedom. But just when he was rowing a small fishing boat just out to sea. Unfortunately, they ran into the Celestial Dragon's ship that was visiting the kingdom of Goa head-on. The Celestial Dragons on the ship said nothing. Aiming at Sabo's small fishing boat, it fired a cannon directly. Sabo sank to the bottom of the sea together with the broken small fishing boat. Fortunately, he was seriously injured and was rescued by a dragon who happened to pass by. And brought back to the Revolutionary Army for treatment. However, when Sabo woke up, he lost all memory of the past. But one thing hasn't changed. That is the loathing of Goa Kingdom. When Long and others planned to send him back to Goa Kingdom, he expressed strong resistance. So, that's it. Sabo remained within the Revolutionary Army. Following Long and others, he grew up day by day. With his extraordinary intelligence and fighting talent, Sabo soon became the chief of staff of the Revolutionary Army. He is the well-deserved second in command of the Revolutionary Army. The time has come after the Summit War. Sabo, who has just returned to the base of the Revolutionary Army from a mission outside. As soon as I came back, I heard my colleagues discussing things about Summit War. And when he heard the death of Fire Fist Ace, he was stunned. He grabbed a newspaper, looking at the reports about the Summit War in the newspaper. And the photo of Ace published in the newspaper. Tears welled up all at once. Then he raised his head like crazy and let out a scream, and passed out. And when he woke up again, all memories have been restored. He remembered everything, but also because of this. I feel even more painful about Ace's death. The barrage army floats by. Although Ace is dead, he used his death to wake up Sabo's memory, and let Sabo take over to protect their younger brother Luffy instead. Single quote. The moment Sabo regained his memory, how painful it must be. When Ace died, he wasn't even there. Single quote. I think what Sabo regrets the most is that he failed to save Ace. Single quote. If Sabo also went to rescue Ace during the Summit War, would the ending be different? Single quote. Fortunately, Sabo is still alive, someone has inherited Ace's will, and Luffy still has an older brother in this world. Single quote. I'm really looking forward to the moment when Sabo and Luffy reunite, that scene will be very touching. Single quote. Haha, I can imagine without guessing, Luffy will cry like a fool. Single quote. Chapter 39 The Will to Inherit, because he is our younger brother. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Open black lens bracket Sabo. It seems that in the original historical process, I also recovered the memory because I knew about Ace's death, close black lens bracket. Portgas D. Ace. Good you Sabo, you will never remember as if you co-authored I Will Not Die, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Haha, Ace, aren't you dead yet? And I also successfully recovered my memory, isn't this the best of both worlds? Open black lens bracket Portgas D. Ace. Hehe, thank you so much. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. But, seriously. Ace, thank you. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D. Ace. Clam. Are you okay suddenly thank me for what? Could it be that the brain is not fully recovered? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Thank you for not dying, Ace, thank you for giving me the chance to save you. This time, I will definitely not miss it again. Close black lens bracket. Sabo said it very sincerely. Because he can understand the mood of the future self in the video. Although it is just watching the video through the projection screen. But the current Sabo feels the same way as the future self in the video. He can totally imagine it. When the future self learned of Ace's death. After being stimulated to restore all memories. What pain and regret it will be. Hate myself as a brother. He couldn't even save Ace. Can only watch the news of Ace's death. And Luffy, who reportedly lost his mind because of heartbreak at the end. Powerless in deep pain and self-blame. Sabo can understand this feeling. It is precisely because of this. At this moment, he felt extremely lucky. Fortunately, with the arrival of the Tiandao inventory system. Let yourself know in advance what will happen in the future. It also allowed me to restore my memory in advance. This time, he must make up for his regrets in the original future. On the projection screen, the video continues. After recovering memory, Sabo made up his mind that he must inherit Ace's will and protect Luffy on his behalf from now on. And I also asked my comrades in the Revolutionary Army to help me keep an eye on the whereabouts of Mera Mera fruit. Time flies, and it is 2 years after the Summit War. Sabo learned from his comrades in the Revolutionary Army. Mera Mera fruit may appear in Dressrosa in the New World. At the same time, the Revolutionary Army also wants to investigate the secret underground weapons factory in Dressrosa. So, Sabo gladly took over this mission. Before preparing to depart for Dressrosa. He also made a trip to where Ace's body was buried. Screen. Sabo put a bouquet of flowers on Ace's grave. He poured 3 more bowls of wine in front of him. Just like when the 3 brothers were sworn brothers back then. Subsequently, Sabo just sat there. He said a lot to Ace's tombstone with a smile. When it was time, he took out a newspaper and placed it in front of the tombstone. What was published in the newspaper? It is the news that Straw Hat Crew has relaunched after 2 years. Hey, Ace, look. That guy Luffy is on his way to become the Pirate King again. As expected of our younger brother. Ace, don't worry. I will definitely inherit your will. I will protect Luffy from now on. Because he is our younger brother. After speaking, Sabo turned and left with a firm expression. Open black lens bracket Portgas D. Ace. Is Sabo planning to eat my Mera Mera fruit? That was indeed the best result. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Hey, Ace, don't say such unlucky words. You are not dead now. What should I eat Mera Mera fruit? Or keep it to yourself obediently. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. I always feel. Sabo in the video will be able to meet me again soon. It's really a scene I'm looking forward to. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D. Ace. Haha, Luffy, I bet you will hug Sabo and cry a lot. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. Huh, Ace. Don't talk nonsense. I'm no longer the crybaby I was back then, so I don't know how to cry. Close black lens bracket. Sabo. Haha, is that right? But I always feel that Ace's guess is right. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Damn it, even you, Sabo. Close black lens bracket. Don Quixote da Flamingo. Huh. Wait, From the video, it looks like the Revolutionary Army is trying to investigate my Dressrosa. The Revolutionary Army. You really have the guts to reach out to my territory. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gecko Moria. Hee. Doflamingo, it looks like you're going to suffer soon. Close black lens bracket. Don Quixote Doflamingo. Hee. Just because of these little devils, they want me to suffer. Do you think I'm a piece of trash like you? Close black lens bracket. Comma. Inside the projection screen, the camera turns. The scene came to the bullfighting arena in Dressrosa. Luffy, disguised as Lucy, is planning to leave the arena at this moment to rescue Luo, who was captured by Doflamingo. But the little fan Bartolomeo stopped the opponent. Ask Luffy what to do with Mera fruit after the other party has passed by. Luffy said that although Mera fruit is also very important. But in comparison, the lives of companions are more important. He had to rescue Luo. Mera fruit can only temporarily give up. Upon hearing this, Bartolomeo immediately assured Luffy. I will definitely get the Mera fruit and dedicate it to Luffy. Luffy was taken aback when he heard this, but at the same time felt very happy. If you can get Ace's Mera fruit, that would be the best. And just when he nodded happily and was about to leave, a blonde man in a blue dress and top hat walked in from outside. Said that he would not give Mera fruit to Luffy. Not waiting for Luffy to express. The little fan, Bartolomeo, stepped forward first. He threatened the blonde man who appeared suddenly. Hey, who are you? How dare you talk to Senior Luffy like that? Senior Luffy is the legendary pirate, the younger brother of Fire Fist Ace, the future pirate king. Bartolomeo was speaking fiercely. The blonde man gently pushed him aside indifferently, and said with a smile. I already knew about this kind of thing. Better than you. Luffy looked at the person who walked up to him, and said angrily. What's the matter with you guy? Appeared suddenly, and said that you won't give me the Mera fruit. The blonde didn't rush to answer Luffy's question. He just slowly raised his hand and took off the top hat on his head. Then he looked at Luffy with a warm smile on his face, and said softly. It's me, Luffy. Luffy, who hadn't reacted yet, pointed at his beard and said. What me, mine? Listen well, Mera fruit is a relic of Ace, whoever wants to grab it is the enemy. Also, look at my beard, I'm not a Luffy at all, I'm Lucy. The blonde man smiled, how could I not recognize my brother's face? As soon as this remark came out, Luffy was a little puzzled. Younger brother, you have to figure it out, the only one who can call me brother is the dead Ace. There are others who died earlier. Having said that, Luffy suddenly stopped. He seems to have noticed something. A pair of eyes fixed on the face of the blonde man in front of him. His expression gradually changed from doubt to surprise. In the end, a pair of eyes seemed to fly out of their sockets. His incredible shout immediately echoed in the arena. Sabo. Chapter 40 Fire Fist reappears. Sabo battles Admiral Fujitora, kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. After finally recognizing Sabo's identity, Luffy catapulted directly to Sabo's body. Incarnation of the brown candy that can't be shaken off. Just hugged Sabo so tightly and burst into tears. And Sabo continued to say to Luffy with a smile on his face. Luffy, thank you for surviving. Luffy cried, but, Sabo, Ace was killed in front of me. Sabo said warmly, yeah, but luckily you survived. I almost lost 2 brothers before I could do anything. If even you die, I will be the only one left. Sabo's words made Luffy cry even more sadly. He fell straight off Sabo. Just lying on the ground stretched out like this. Cry loudly. Sabo looked at each other, smiled and asked. Ace's Mera fruit, can I eat it? Luffy nodded emphatically. That's good, so much the better. The barrage army passed by. Woo. The scene of the brothers reuniting is really touching. Single quote. Luffy's reaction really made me laugh, it directly became a pendant on Sabo. The moment I learned that Sabo was still alive, the joy in Luffy's heart must have been beyond words. Single quote. I'm afraid that only in front of the 2 elder brothers, Ace and Sabo, will Luffy turn back into the crybaby again. It's hard to imagine how Luffy felt when he hugged Sabo and said that Ace was killed in front of him. Alas, it would be great if Ace was here at this moment, then it would be complete. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Portgas d Ace. Haha. Luffy, what did you see what I said? You really are crying like a fool. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Luffy, I feel like you in the video are trying to suffocate me so that I can accompany Ace down there. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Well, I can't help it. Seeing Sabo is still alive, I was so excited for a while. This is also an inevitable thing. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Dayton. Woo. You bastards. I was so touched to see you reunited. Close black lens bracket. Bartolomeo. The future me actually appeared in front of Senior Luffy, and even talked to Senior Luffy. This is really too happy. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. Who are you guy? Why do you keep calling me senior? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Bartolomeo. Ah. Lou. Senior Luffy is also talking to me now. Ah, I'm dead. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. What a strange guy, why is he just talking to himself, but not answering my questions? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Bartolomeo. Road. Senior Luffy. Hee hee. Senior Luffy. Hollow down pointing triangle. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rorno Azoro. This guy is so disgusting, he must be an idiot, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji. Luffy, I think you'd better stay away from this guy in the future. This guy still has green hair, so he doesn't look like a good person. Close black lens bracket. Rorno Azoro. Huh, you curly eyebrows, what are you implying? Believe it or not, I cut you. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji. I didn't name you by name, you entered it yourself and took your seat, no wonder I am. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote Doflamingo. Speaking of which, why did these guys appear in the bullfighting arena in Dressrosa, and why are they competing for the Mera fruit? Could it be that Mera fruit was given to me? Close black lens bracket. Trafalgar D. Water Law. The Straw Hats gave up fighting for Mera fruit because they wanted to save me. What happened in the future? Why did I get caught by Doflamingo? And why are you with the Straw Hat Master? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Eustace Kid. Hee hee, Trafalgar, I think you noticed the strong background of the Straw Hat Boy early on, so you joined them and hugged the Straw Hat Boy's thigh, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Trafalgar D. Water Law. Close black lens bracket. Don Quixote Doflamingo. Fufurfurfur, Luo, after so many years, your kid finally fell into my hands again. Don't expect the Straw Hat guy to save you, even if he is the king of the background, it's useless, Dressrosa is my territory, and none of you can beat me here. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. This guy named Doflamingo is so annoying, I really want to punch him flying. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sengoku. No way. Could it be that the Straw Hat guy is going to kill another 7 warlords of the sea in the future? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gecko Moria. Crocodile and I have already been F***ked by this kid, is it Doflamingo's turn next? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sir Crocodile. Straw Hat Kid, is really a Shichibukai killer. Close black lens bracket. Don Quixote Doflamingo. Hello. Don't make it sound like I've already been defeated by that guy. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Jahahaha, now that the background king, the Straw Hat Boy, is already eyeing you, do you think you still have a chance of getting lucky? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote Doflamingo. Close black lens bracket. ... On the projection screen, the video continues. After reuniting with Luffy, Sabo replaced the identity of the opposing contestant Lucy. Continued to participate in the Mera fruit competition. And Luffy left the arena without any scruples and went to rescue Luo. With the strong strength of the second in command of the Sabo Revolutionary Army. Easily defeated the other players in the bullfighting arena. Successfully got the Mera fruit as the championship prize. After getting Mera fruit, Sabo didn't hesitate. Just eat it up. Immediately after, Ace's fire fist reappears in the world. Ace's will and Mera fruit's ability. At this moment, they all got the most perfect inheritance. Camera cut. The scene came to the time when Luffy was fighting Mingo. The new Marine Admiral Fujitora led a group of Marine soldiers. Going to capture Luffy and Straw Hat crew. But at this moment, a figure suddenly appeared, blocked in front of Fujitora and the Marines. Without a doubt, it was Sabo. Sabo started a fierce battle with the Marines. Soon a lot of Marines were brought down. Fujitora held a staff knife and asked Sabo in a deep voice. Your Excellency will not let us go there no matter what. Sabo nodded seriously. That's right. Fujitora was puzzled, is it also the work of the Revolutionary Army to support pirates? Sabo smiled, and replied with an extremely firm expression. No, this is the responsibility of being a brother. After speaking, Sabo started a fierce battle with Fujitora again. With the cooperation of powerful physical skills and the newly acquired Mera fruit ability. Even Marine Admiral Fujitora was never able to get past Sabo. The battle between the two was inseparable. In the end, Fujitora reluctantly took people away. Temporarily gave up the action and planned to capture Luffy. Porosalino. Is that Fujitora my future new colleague? It looks very strong. Open black lens bracket Sengoku. That little guy named Sabo was able to draw with Marine Admiral at such a young age. Close black lens bracket. Kuzan. Allah, the talents of the three brothers, Straw Hat Boy, are really quite terrifying. Close black lens bracket. Chapter 41 Frenzied Action 5 billion, One Fire Fist 4.9 billion. Advertise here. Monkey D. Luffy. Wow, is the future Sabo so powerful? To be able to tie with a strong player like Marine Admiral is really worthy of Sabo. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Hee hee, Luffy, I'm actually very strong now, so don't worry, I can definitely protect you and Ace. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D Ace. Hey, Sabo, why don't you listen to what you're talking about? Forget about Luffy, I still need your protection. I'm your big brother, okay. Close black lens bracket. Sabo. Nonsense. Obviously I am the big brother. You are the second brother. Close black lens bracket. Portgas D Ace. I am the big brother. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Hee. You guys fight. No matter what, I will always be a younger brother. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Nami. Will always be a younger brother. Is this something to be proud of? Haha. Luffy, you are really too. Smile. Will you become a part of Marine Admiral in the future? I don't know if I can find real justice in such naval headquarters. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. The guy named Yishao upstairs should be the future Fujitora Admiral, right? I don't know if my future colleague will get along well. Let me get familiar first. Kuzan. Allah. Speaking of which, why did Naval Headquarters have a new Marine Admiral after 2 years? Logically speaking, before the three of us abdicate, there won't be a new Admiral taking office, right? Close black lens bracket. Pelusalino. That's right, could it be Kuzan, you didn't become a Marine Admiral and joined the pirates? Close black lens bracket. Kuzan. I think Pelusalino is more likely to join the pirates. Close black lens bracket. Sakazuki. As far as you two guys who eat inside and out, I wouldn't be surprised even if you joined the pirates together. It's better to have some new admirals to replace you guys. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Sakazuki, you are really cold-blooded and heartless. Close black lens bracket. Kuzan. Let's go together. How can you say such cold words from your mouth full of magma? Sometimes I really don't know if it's me or you who ate the frozen fruit. On the projection screen, the video continues. After Fujitora led Marine to retreat temporarily, Sabo received another message from Koala. The other party said that Badgers, the cadre of the Blackbeard pirates, planned to attack Luffy's Devil Fruit ability. After receiving this news, Sabo immediately rushed towards Luffy's direction. Through the powerful observation Haki perception, Sabo could clearly feel that Luffy's Haki suddenly became very weak at this moment. Apparently things are not looking good. Now a little more worried. The speed also increased a lot. Finally, he managed to stop Badgers before he could attack Luffy. And warned Badgers, you guys remember it for me. From now on, I will be behind Luffy. I will never allow you to hurt him. After speaking, he let Luffy go first. He himself fought with Badgers. Facing Sabo who was good enough to fight back and forth with Marine Admiral. Badgers is all about being abused. It was quickly killed by Sabo easily. After the Dressrosa incident was settled, Sabo came to the resting place of Straw Hat crew. At this time, Luffy is sleeping soundly because of a big fight. Sabo didn't wake Luffy up. Instead, he told Luffy's friends about his past with Luffy. And before leaving, please ask Zoro and others to take care of Luffy. This promise, it is exactly the same as when Ace bid farewell to Zoro and others in Alabasta. Open black lens bracket Roronoa Zoro. As expected of Luffy's two elder brothers, they even said the same thing. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji. Luffy has two older brothers who love him so much, it is also a very happy thing. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Hee. Right, Ace and Sabo treat me so well. Don Quixote Doflamingo. Wait. What exactly was the outcome of the Dressrosa incident 2 years later? Why didn't the Tiandao inventory system play the entire video? Jump directly to after the event is over. Close black lens bracket. Gecko Moria. Hee. Doflamingo, do you still need to ask? You must have lost to the Straw Hat Boys. Open black lens bracket Sir Crocodile. Give up, Doflamingo, you are absolutely no match for the background king of the Straw Hat Kid and the Shichibukai Killer. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote Doflamingo. Impossible. Dressrosa is a kingdom that I have ruled for many years, how could I lose to the Straw Hat guy on my own territory? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gecko Moria. Hee, whoever you are talking about seems to have lost to the Straw Hat Kid on his own territory. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sir Crocodile. I almost got the entire Alabasta back then. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote Doflamingo. Close black lens bracket. The video continues to play. After leaving Dressrosa, Sabo continues to pay attention to Luffy's movements and news. And also gave the other party a lot of help in many subsequent incidents. When Luffy fought the Golden Emperor Tezzolo in the Golden City, Sabo appeared in time to stop CP0 Rob Lucci who wanted to take the opportunity to attack Luffy. During the Pirate World Expo, Sabo also helped Luffy fight Bullet together. And when Luffy and others were about to retreat, He also blocked Kizaru's 8-foot Chonguyu from attacking Luffy and others with a fire fist. Screen. Sabo stands on the bow of the revolutionary warship, looking at the direction in which Luffy was going away. Above his arms and fists, burning with a raging flame. And by his side, there is also a phantom that is projected. It is Ace. Luffy's two older brothers stood side by side, looking at Luffy fading away together. There was a warm smile on his face. And Luffy in the distance looked back and saw this scene. The corner of the mouth also raised a brilliant arc. It seemed that any regrets were finally made up at this moment. The barrage army floats by. Woo, Sabo is so gentle, I cried to death. Single quote. He has been silently watching and protecting Luffy, what a good brother. Single quote. Especially the photo of Sabo and Ace in the last scene, it's a dream come true. Single quote. If Ace was still alive, they would have stood side by side like this, looking at Luffy silently. Single quote. One fire fist, two figures, three smiles. Single quote. Operation Frenzy has a box office of 5 billion, and a fist of fire is worth 4.9 billion. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Portgas d Ace. Sabo, you boy. As expected, you are better at sensationalism. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Haha, this is not the future. I want to give Luffy a little surprise. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Just watching the scene of Ace and Sabo standing together in the video, I am very moved. I really hope that the three of us will meet again one day. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Definitely will. Close black lens bracket. Portgas d Ace. That's right. Most definitely. Close black lens bracket. In the warm conversation of the three brothers, the picture on the projection screen fell into darkness again. This means that the link about Sabo is also over in the end. Immediately afterwards, a line of text appeared again on the pitch black screen. A new background person of Luffy was also announced. Chapter 42 Luffy's background 10th, the red-haired Shanks who leads the way. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. On a pitch black projection screen. A line of large characters slowly appeared. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy background 10. Leading the way, Shanks. Close black lens bracket. As soon as the title of this line came out, everyone was shocked immediately. Kaido. Wo Mui Ma. The background inventory of Straw Hat Boy is not over yet. Is it over? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Even red hair is this kid's background. How much background does the Straw Hat Kid have? Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. Gu la la la, I see. Red-haired kid, it seems that the Straw Hat Kid is the guy you told me before, who made you bet your arm on the new era, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Haha, yes, the person I mentioned earlier is Luffy. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Huh, Shanks, did you mention me to Captain Ace? Close black lens bracket. Shanks. Well, we chatted for a while. Close black lens bracket. Gall D. Roger. Bet your arm on the new era. Shanks, what happened to your arm? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Haha, Captain Roger is fine, it's just that there was a little accident and he lost an arm. Close black lens bracket. Gall D. Roger. Listen to what you say, is this human language? Lost an arm? Just. Can losing an arm be called a minor accident? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. This matter is actually my fault, Shanks lost the arm to save me. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Garp. Luffy. Don't be fooled by that red-haired guy, boy. If it wasn't for that guy who got in the way, how could you go out to sea as a pirate? Perhaps he is already a good marine fighter by now. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Grandpa, you don't know how many times you have said this. No matter what you say, I can't be a marine. I want to be a free pirate. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. You kid. I'm so mad. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Morgas. Oh. It seems that there seems to be an unusual story between the red-haired Shanks of the Four Emperors and the grandson of the marine hero Garp. This may be big news. Close black lens bracket. Just as everyone was discussing, the text on the projection screen gradually dissipated. Then a photo appeared on it as usual. A head of red hair. There are 3 prominent scars over the left eye. White shirt, patterned cropped pants. A black cloak. There is also a western sword pinned to his waist. There was an inexplicable hockey all over his body. It is the famous face fruit ability user, the red-haired Shanks. The photo is hidden. The video officially starts playing. 12 years ago, the world-traveled Shanks came to the East Blue. And the windmill village on the back of the East Blue Goa Kingdom was used as a temporary base. Red hair pirates after each sailing trip. They will all return to Windmill Village to repair and replenish supplies. It's here. Shanks met a little boy named Luffy. Shanks sees a glimpse of Captain Roger in Luffy as a child. He even heard the exact same words from the other party as what Captain Roger said back then. Shanks has a crush on Luffy. The two soon became friends. Luffy hangs out with the red hair pirates a lot, and always clamoring for Shanks to take him out to sea as a pirate. In this regard, Shanks, of course, refused without mercy. Until one day, Luffy was once again rejected by Shanks to go to sea together. And after being ridiculed by the red hair pirates, he directly ate the rubber fruit that Shanks put on the bar counter angrily. This rubber fruit was snatched by Shanks from the world government ship escorted by CP9 not long ago. Possesses a powerful force that is still sleeping and unknown. However, this devil fruit, which even the five elders are afraid of. But it was just eaten by the young Luffy as an unpalatable snack. The barrage passed by. Ha 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 ha. Five elders is vomiting blood online. Single quote. The five elders who saw this scene must be pissed off. Isn't Foz Fowler the one who should be pissed off the most? It was because he lost this devil fruit that he was imprisoned by the world government. Foz Fur. RNM. Money back. Single quote. Such a precious devil fruit was actually eaten by Luffy as a snack to vent his anger. What a twist of fate. Shanks was too careless. He just put the rubber fruit on the bar. He really didn't take this legendary devil fruit seriously. Single quote. Maybe Shanks actually did it on purpose. I just wanted Luffy to eat this devil fruit. Single quote. Single quote. J. Golucia Satan. Red hair. So it was you who took the rubber fruit away. Close black lens bracket. Foz Fur. Damn Redhead. It was you who caused me to be deprived of my CP9 status and put in prison by the world government. Everything I am now is thanks to you. I will never forgive you, guy. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Haha, I'm sorry, I didn't know at the time that the ship was escorted by your world government. This was a complete misunderstanding. Close black lens bracket. Foz Fur. Don't you know? Misunderstand. Hee hee. Do you really think I'll believe it? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. Speaking of which, the barrage just now seems to be saying, the rubber fruit of the Straw Hat Boy is a legendary devil fruit. Isn't it just a piece of broken rubber? What's so special about this thing? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. That's right, I'm familiar with Paramesha devil fruit, so I've never heard of any special features of this rubber fruit. Close black lens bracket. Marshall D. Teach. What is special about rubber fruit? Could it be that there is a secret hidden in it that even I don't know? Then it seems that it is necessary to get the Straw Hat Boy's fruit ability and study it. Portgas D. Ace. Teach. I warn you, don't try to get Luffy on. Close black lens bracket. Marshall D. Teach. Thief ha ha ha. Ace, my dear captain, let's wait until you are rescued to say these words, you can't even protect yourself now. Monkey D. Luffy. Is rubber fruit special? I know. Close black lens bracket. Nami. Huh, Luffy, do you really know? Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. Of course, the special thing about rubber fruit is, it makes me especially edible. No matter how much meat you eat, you can fit it in your stomach. It is convenient. Hee hee. Open black lens bracket Nami. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Roronoa Zoro. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Nami. What the hell am I expecting from this idiot Luffy? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Ha 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 ha. Luffy, I think what you said makes sense. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. Right. I love the ability of rubber fruit. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Jagolucia Satan. Fortunately, rubber fruit fell into the hands of this fool, otherwise it might be really troublesome. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote da Flamingo. Fur. Judging from five elders' reaction, it seems that he has something to hide from us. Close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues. That is, when Luffy ate the rubber fruit, a group of bandits swaggered into Makino's tavern. The leader of the bandits, Sig, wants to buy wine. But it just so happens that the wine in the store has been drunk by the red hair pirates. Shanks said that he has the last bottle left here and is willing to give it to the other party for free. But it was Seeger who punched the wine bottle dry. The drink spilled all over Shanks. Later, Seeger challenged Shanks again. Do you know who Lousy is? Lousy is Lord Sig, the bandit with a bounty of 8 million Baileys. It's not at the same level as playing pirates like you. A cocky guy like you, Lousy has killed 56 before. Faced with Seeger's provocation, Shanks remained indifferent. Sig also lost interest immediately, and left with a group of younger brothers. The screen freezes here. Then, a dense barrage poured out. Chapter 43. The red-haired broken hand was actually intentional. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. He's coming. The most powerful existence in the pirate world, Pirate King Sig, is here. Single quote. Smash the 4 emperors with a wine bottle, who would dare to do such a thing to Shanks except me, the thief King Sig. Single quote. I, Seeger the Bandit King, am a ruthless character with a bounty of 8 million Baileys. 8 million Baileys. Single quote. 8 million Baileys are worth 160,000 choppers, can you be a ruthless character? Single quote. As we all know, there were actually 60 emperors in this sea. After being killed by the Bandit King Sig, 56 of them were killed, and only now are the 4 emperors left. Single quote. That's right. Didn't you see that Whitebeard Kaido and Big Mom hid in New World because of fear, far away from East Blue where the Thief King Sig is? Single quote. The Bandit King Sig is awesome. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. The densely packed translucent barrage continuously floated across the projection screen. Everyone in the Tiandao chat group was stunned. Gall D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. Shanks, I didn't expect you to be humiliated by a bandit who offered a bounty of 8 million Baileys. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Buggy. Shanks, you are too embarrassing to look like this, right? Like that kind of rubbish character, I can single out a group of people alone. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Haha, that's the Bandit King Sig, it shouldn't be too embarrassing for me, close black lens bracket. Tony Chopper. I don't know why, I always feel like I was humiliated by a barrage just now. Edward Newgate. Gu la la la, are all the bandits in East Blue so arrogant? Close black lens bracket. Kaido. How dare you say that characters like Redhead are rubbish? Doesn't this even humiliate us? Close black lens bracket. Charlotte Linlin. For a character like Redhead, he killed 56 before. Well, what a brazen idiot. Come to New World and kill me if you have the ability. Close black lens bracket. Sig. What the hell? How the hell did I know that red-haired guy in the tavern was the famous 4 emperors? If I knew, I wouldn't dare to be so presumptuous if I borrowed 10,000 courage. Close black lens bracket. Seeger, who was in the world of the undead, was scared out of his wits at this moment. It never occurred to him. When he was in a tavern in a small place like Windmill Village. A weak-looking pirate who provokes casually. The one who is so special is one of the 4 emperors who later became famous and dominated the New World. That is an existence that even the world government and celestial dragons are extremely afraid of. How could he, a little bandit, provoke him? It's okay if you don't know. At most, Sig thought that he had provoked a slightly stronger character at the beginning. In the end, Sukuru himself was buried in the mouth of the King of the Sea. But now through Tiandao inventory video, he finally learned the true identity of the red-haired Shanks. This moment, he even wants to die. Oh no, he seems to have died. But this does not affect Sig to die again. Society dies. Proper social death. I was actually in front of so many big people. So many outrageous things to say. I am afraid that in the eyes of those bigwigs, I am no different from a jumping clown. If you can. Seeger really hoped that even the souls of the dead would be gone. At least in this way, you don't have to face the embarrassing situation like now that people can deduct 3 bedrooms and 1 living room. On the projection screen, the video continues. After the Thief King Sig left, Shanks accidentally discovers Luffy's transformation into a rubber man. Later, I realized that the rubber fruit had been eaten by the other party. In this regard, Shanks was very distressed. But in the end, I didn't care too much. Luffy, on the other hand, was very angry that Shanks was bullied by bandits but didn't fight back. I even got angry with Shanks for a long time because of this. Later, when Shanks returned from a certain voyage, discovered that Luffy had gone to trouble with the bandit Sig in order to help him out. As a result, he was caught by the opponent. Shanks rushed to the scene with the red hair pirates. He severely taught the group of bandits a lesson. As a result, due to a momentary negligence, Luffy fled to sea by Sig. And just when Sig was triumphant, the King of the Sea suddenly jumped out from the bottom of the sea. He swallowed the Bandit King in one bite. Subsequently, the King of the Sea is about to swallow Luffy too. Fortunately, Shanks arrived in time, saved Luffy from the mouth of the Lord of the Sea. But because of this, he was bitten off his left arm by the King of the Sea. The screen freezes. The barrage army floats by. Ah, oh my kingly power. Sorry, I went to the wrong set. Shocked, the dignified face fruit ability user, 4 Emperor's red-haired Shanks was actually bitten off by the King of the Sea. Single quote. In the small East Blue Goa Kingdom, except for the terrifying existence of the Bandit King and the King of the Sea at the same time, I will see who dares to say that East Blue is the weakest sea in the future. Single quote. To be honest, I think this is too unreasonable. Single quote. Whether Shanks could let a Sig escape with Luffy right under his nose, or that he would have his arm bitten off by little sea kings, I think it's pretty unreasonable. Single quote. How can the dignified 4 emperors be so weak? Single quote. Sometimes I even doubt Shanks will do it on purpose. Intentionally let himself break an arm in order to save Luffy, so as to lead the other party unswervingly on the road of pirates. Single quote. Don't tell me, it's really possible. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. While dense barrages kept drifting past, everyone in the Tiandao chat group was also in shock. Kaido. Red hair. Are you F*** king kidding me? Your arm was bitten off by a tiny Sea King's. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Sea Kings of that size, I can kill it with just a single fart, but you will be bitten off by it. Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. Is this what you told me to bet your arm on the new era? This is too outrageous, right? Close black lens bracket. Pelusalino. Why are Aunt Kaido and Whitebeard so excited all of a sudden? They are not the ones who lost their arms. Kuzan. Maybe they thought that the red-haired Shanks who was on the same level as them was actually bitten off by a Sea King's arm, which instantly made their four emperors look a lot lower. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Jayahahaha. Not only has it dropped by a large amount, this force is almost lost, okay. Close black lens bracket. Gecko Moria. A little bandit and a little Sea Kings broke one arm of a four emperors. If it was before this, I am afraid that no one would believe this at all, right? Close black lens bracket. Don Quixote da Flamingo. Fufurfurfur, even if you just find a useful pirate in New World, it is enough to torture the enemy in that situation, right? Close black lens bracket. Dracule Mahawk. Shanks, you actually lost your left arm, which is best at using a sword, because of such a trivial matter. I don't quite understand. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Katakuri. Under the circumstances in the video, any red-haired hockey who uses a little knowledgeable color is enough to perfectly avoid all this from happening, but he is useless. Close black lens bracket. Abel. This makes me have to wonder whether the red hair is really what a barrage said just now. All of this is actually all done on purpose by him. Close black lens bracket. Marco. Is the purpose of the Redhead doing this so that the Straw Hat Boy can follow the path of pirates with all his heart? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Hello Redhead. I knew you must have done it on purpose. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. If I say I didn't do it on purpose, do you believe me? Winking face close black lens bracket. Chapter 44 long. Suddenly there is a grassland above my head. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. Looking at the dense barrage on the projection screen. And the doubts raised by everyone in the Tiandao chat group. To be honest, Shanks felt guilty. That incident at the beginning. If he really has no selfishness. Even he himself didn't believe it when he said it. Although he hadn't reached the top of the four emperors at the time. But the strength is definitely not weak. A mere bandit with a bounty of 8 million Baileys. And a king of the sea who is a younger brother in front of the Sea Kings of the Grand Line. If Shanks didn't do it on purpose, it is impossible for the other party to let him be deflated no matter what. And the reason why he deliberately let things develop as in the video. The reason is the same as the previous barrage said. He wants to do it this way. Let Luffy follow the path of being a pirate unwaveringly and unswervingly. And the reason for this. Not just because Luffy resembles Roger somewhat. Said the same words as Captain Roger once said. At the same time, it was also because Luffy ate the rubber fruit by mistake. No, it should be said, the form of human fruit Phantom Beast Nika is more suitable. Due to their special status. Shanks still knows something about this legendary devil fruit that was renamed and concealed by the world government. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gone out of his way to rob world government ships. Just to get this devil fruit. This devil fruit has not really awakened for 800 years. However, in Luffy, Shanks saw hope. Perhaps. The other party is the one chosen by fate. Perhaps. The other party was the one Captain Roger had been waiting for. Perhaps. The other party is the person who can change the world in the future. Legendary warrior. Joey Boy. With such thoughts and expectations. Shanks made such a decision. Decided at the cost of one of his own arms. To lead Luffy on the path of being a pirate without hesitation. That's exactly what he told Whitebeard. Betting your arms on what the new age really means. Certainly. Although I thought so in my heart. But Shanks will definitely not admit his small thoughts in the Tiandao chat group. After all, if some things are said clearly. On the contrary, it will have the opposite effect. And, if my little abacus really comes out. Then he has to be chased all over the world by Luffy's grandfather Garp. Well, just like Captain Roger back then. On the projection screen, the video continues. After seeing Shanks lose an arm trying to save himself. Luffy hugged Shanks directly and burst into tears. And not long after, the Red Hair Pirates complete their adventure in East Blue. Decided to return to the Grand Line again. The port of the Windmill Village. The Red Hair Pirates are constantly moving boxes of supplies to the Red Force. And Shanks is saying goodbye to Luffy. This time. Luffy wasn't clamoring for Shanks to take him out to sea as usual. He looked at Shanks very seriously, and said, I won't let you take me away again. I'm going to go to sea by myself in the future. One day, I will find a group of partners who can't lose to you, and find the world's #1 secret treasure. I will definitely become One Piece. In Luffy's green and immature voice, there is an unprecedented firm determination. Hearing Luffy's words, Shanks also understood that his painstaking efforts were not in vain. He smiled immediately. Then he solemnly took off the straw hat on his head. Pressed hard on Luffy's head. Want to surpass us? That would be amazing. Then, This hat is in your custody. It's my most important treasure, so keep it safe. You must return it to me in the future, when you become an outstanding pirate. We have a date. After talking to Luffy about this, Shanks turned and boarded the Red Force, and walked away slowly. At the port of Windmill Village, Luffy tightly held the straw hat in his hand. With tears in his eyes, he looked at the direction where the red hair pirates were going away. The belief in my heart has become stronger again. Shanks. Haha, it's really nostalgic. I didn't expect so many years to pass in a blink of an eye. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Shanks, I have been working hard towards the goal I agreed with you. Close black lens bracket. Shanks. I know, now you have become a pretty great pirate, I believe it will not be long before you will be able to fulfill the agreement with me. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Roll. Red hair, you bastard, how dare you brainwash the old man's grandson in front of the old man. You are really braver than that guy Roger. Close black lens bracket. Gall D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. Garp, your grandson is a good seedling to become a pirate, Shanks doesn't want to bury his talent, he puts so much effort into it. Monkey D. Garp. Roger. Get lousy out of the way. Your grandson is a good seed to be a pirate. No, you guy has no grandson at all, not only no grandson, even your son doesn't recognize you as lousy. Close black lens bracket. Gall D. Roger. F*K. Garp, we have something to talk about, why are you bringing this up again? Swearing does not reveal shortcomings. Don't you understand this point? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Clam. Do you still need to reason with an old man like you? You are so silly and cute. Open black lens bracket Gall D. Roger. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sengoku. This guy with red hair really doesn't do good things. He instilled the idea of pirates in children since he was a child, and raised straw hat boys for our marine, which is such a big trouble. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. To be honest, I still can't understand why this guy with red hair lost one of his arms because of such a brat. This is really a mystery operation. Even lost the face of our 4 emperors. Close black lens bracket. Charlotte Linlin. Well, maybe the Redhead has already seen the status of the Straw Hat Kid's background king, so he used an arm to exchange favors. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Is it the background king's favor? That is indeed not something that can be measured by one arm, Jayahahaha. Close black lens bracket. John. But I have to say, the background of this Straw Hat Kid is getting more and more terrifying, even the youngest 4 emperors red-haired Shanks as his guide. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. The Revolutionary Army, Marine, 7 Warlords of the Sea, 4 Emperors. Straw Hat Boy's background can really cover all the forces. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. After watching this video, those enemies of the Straw Hat Boy will probably be scared and run away all night. Ha ha ha. Close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues. After leaving East Blue, returning to the Grand Line, Shanks also made a special trip to visit Pluton Rayleigh, who lives in seclusion in the Sabaody archipelago. And told the other party about Luffy. Said that he felt that Luffy was very similar to Captain Roger. Maybe it can really inherit the will of Captain Roger and complete the unfinished things of Captain Roger. And after entering the New World later, Shanks met Hawkeye, who came to him to learn sword skills. However, after Hawkeye saw that Shanks had lost an arm, there is no interest in learning swordsmanship with the opponent. But Shanks was very enthusiastic about keeping Hawkeye host a banquet for entertainment, and told Hawkeye a whole lot about Luffy. Then because of Blackbeard and Ace, when Shanks met with Whitebeard, he also mentioned something about Luffy, and told Whitebeard that he bet this arm on the new era. The Barrage army passed by again. Shanks really compliments Luffy on everyone. He absolutely loves Luffy. Single quote. What do you know? Shanks is helping Luffy gain favorability in front of the big guys in advance, paving the way for the other party in advance. Single quote. If Shanks hadn't helped Luffy get acquainted with these big guys in advance, when Luffy met these big guys later, he wouldn't have that kind of special treatment. Single quote. Ha ha, Shanks really paid a lot silently for Luffy's road to becoming king. Single quote. If I didn't know that Luffy is the son of a dragon, I would even doubt if he is Shanks' illegitimate son. Damn it, case solved. No wonder the dragon has been wearing a green cloak, because the hat is green. Single quote. Long. Why does it feel like there is a grassland suddenly above my head? Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Monkey D. Dragon. Close black lens bracket. Chapter 45 Luffy's Guardian. Push back the Marine Admiral. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Hello you red-haired brat. It's fine that you induced Luffy to go on the road of pirates, but you actually mentioned Luffy crazily to other big pirates. Are you afraid that the old man's grandson will not go far on the road of pirates? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Haha, Vice Admiral Garp, Where? I just mentioned a few words in passing. There is no other meaning at all. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket monkey D garp. No other meaning. I believe you ghost. You little guy is very thoughtful, even more cunning than Roger was back then. Close black lens bracket. Gall D Roger. Huh. Garp. What do you mean? I am a person who focuses on sincerity, and you actually call me cunning. This is a proper slander. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket monkey D garp. Hee hee. Yes, you are not cunning, you are the most sincere. Did you entrust the child to me at the beginning? It doesn't matter if I agree or not. Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. Gu la la la, indeed. Who abducted Odin from my ship? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Rayleigh, who burned down my house and forced me to go to sea with him to become a pirate. Close black lens bracket. Sengoku, who deliberately surrendered to Marine, said a lot of inspiring words before the execution, and started the chaotic era of big pirates. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gall D Roger. So I did so many bad things before, I really didn't realize it, ha 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 ha, close black lens bracket. ... On the projection screen, the video continues. The camera switches quickly. The scene quickly came to the end of the Summit War. Shanks showed up at Naval Headquarters Marineford with the Red Hair pirates. Prevents Marine from pursuing the fleeing Whitebeard pirates. At the same time, the war was successfully stopped. He also asks Buggy to return the straw hat that Luffy dropped. But he did not choose to meet Luffy. Because Shanks thinks, if I meet Luffy now, that was different from what they had agreed upon. After Whitebeard and Ace's funerals are properly arranged, Shanks looked into the distance, and silently told Luffy in his heart. Listen, Luffy, after experiencing victory and defeat, fleeing and crying bitterly, you can become a truly independent man. It's okay to cry, just overcome everything. The camera switches again. Time came 2 years after the Summit War. When he learned from the newspaper that the Straw Hat crew had been revived and set sail again, Shanks smiled with satisfaction. And after that, he is also constantly following Luffy's news. When learning about the series of events that happened after the other party entered the New World, he also smiled and lamented that the time when the two reunited was getting closer. After that, Shanks, who learned that Luffy and others were fighting Kaido and Big Mom's 4 emperors at Wano Kuni, led the Red Hair pirates to Wano Kuni. When he reached Wano Kuni offshore, this war between the new generation and the old is over. The specific content and results of this battle were not shown in the video. But another screen was played. Naval Headquarters new Admiral Green Bull Aragama came to the outskirts of the capital of Flowers. I want to attack the Straw Hat crew who was resting in the Flower City. However, it was blocked by the Red Sheath 9 heroes, Yamato and others. When the two sides are fighting fiercely, suddenly, a black thunder suddenly burst out from the offshore of Wano Kuni. The incomparably powerful conqueror's haki enveloped it directly from a distant place tens of miles away. In an instant, the Green Bull was forced to withdraw from the state of elementalization of sense and fruit. And frightened the new Marine Admiral into a cold sweat, he didn't dare to move. Shanks shouted to the Green Bull from the air, "Are you so afraid of the new era, Marine?" As soon as these words came out, Huang Mu was so frightened that he retreated again and again. Soon escaped Wano Kuni, abandoned the idea of getting your hands on the Straw Hat crew. And after doing this, Shanks still chose not to meet Luffy. Instead, the order left Wano Kuni, and threatened that he will officially join the competition for One Piece. The screen freezes here. The barrage army floats by. Fight back Marine Admiral, Shanks' line is full. Single quote. How strong is Shanks' conqueror's haki that can directly force the Green Bull out of the elemental state from such a long distance? Single quote. Do you think it's because Shanks' conqueror's haki is too strong? No. In fact, it's because Shanks' face is big enough. Dog head. Shanks hasn't even met Luffy yet, he really has been motivating Luffy to keep climbing up. Single quote. I'm afraid Shanks will not see each other again until Luffy really becomes the One Piece. Single quote. As the leader of Luffy's pirate journey, Shanks really wants to let Luffy climb to the top of this sea. Single quote. I would call Shanks Luffy's keeper. Single quote. With such a powerful existence as Shanks always helping Luffy secretly, it's hard for Luffy not to become the One Piece. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Kaido. Huh, etc. What's the situation? Why are Straw Hat crew, Marine Admiral, and Redheads all on my Wano Kuni turf? When Lousie's site is a vegetable market. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Well, Kaido, maybe you in the future have already been defeated by these brats, and Wano Kuni has become the territory of Straw Hat boys, close black lens bracket. Kaido, you fart. How could Lousie lose to a guy like Straw Hat who only knows how to rely on his background? I think Linlin, you old woman, are more likely to be defeated by them. Close black lens bracket. Charlotte Linlin. Well, but they appeared in your Wano Kuni, not my old lady's Wanguo, so don't be stubborn, kid. Huang Mu. Huh, did my future self become a Marine Admiral? And was actually scared off by the red hair? What a shame. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Well, it turns out that my future new colleagues are not only the previous Fujitora, but also this green bull. There are more and more new colleagues. Sakazuki, Kuzan, what should you two do in the future? You will all die in the line of duty, so there are so many newcomers to take over your class. Kuzan. Why can't you die in the line of duty? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. Because I am a dog. And I'm faster than you guys, I'll definitely be the first to slip away if something happens. Sakazuki. Huh, it seems that you have a clear understanding of yourself. Close black lens bracket. Scourgeman ARP. Made. It's really more popular than people. When we were still working hard in this sea, the Straw Hat Kid had 4 emperors red-haired Shanks paving the way for him. Close black lens bracket. Euroj. I thought everyone was a supernova pirate who rose from the grassroots, but who would have thought that? The Straw Hat Boy is the candidate for the One Piece that the bosses have planned. Close black lens bracket. Capone Beige. With this background, we are still fighting with Straw Hat Boys for One Piece. Made. No more disputes. There are dirty things. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Basil Hawkins. The more I watch this inventory video, the more I feel, the Straw Hat guy is the one chosen by heaven. If it is placed in the story, he is definitely the protagonist. Close black lens bracket. Eustace Kid. Humph. What about the chosen one? Even if I don't have any background, I can still rely on my own efforts to win the throne of the One Piece. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Is that Eustace Kid? Haha. I like your character very much. I heard you have red hair too. Not bad, not bad. Close black lens bracket. Eustace Kid. Huh, Redhead, what do you mean? Close black lens bracket. Shanks' sudden and inexplicable sentence made Kid a little confused. And just when he was wondering about it, the video on the projection screen continued to play. And this time, the picture is coming from Wano Kuni. The Island of Giants, Elbaf. Chapter 46 God Escapes. Instant kill with one move. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. Inside the projection screen, Shanks after leaving Wano Kuni. He led the red hair pirates to Elbaf. I stayed here for a while to catch up with old friends of the Giants. And when they were about to leave here, a pirate ship appeared on the sea not far from Elbaf. It is the Victoria Punk of the Kid Pirates. Sensing the arrival of the Kid Pirates, Shanks asked his rockstar to bring a message to the other party. Are you really going to fight me right here? Or hand over the text of the road sign history and get out? Choose yourself. The camera cuts to the other side. Aboard the Victoria Punk, Kid and others have received word from Shanks. Kira on the side looked at Kid and said with some concern. Kid, are we really going to war with the Red Hair Pirates? The last time we didn't even meet the leader of the opponent, Red Hair, we were completely defeated. You even lost an arm because of it. If you fight again, it may not be as simple as an arm. I'm afraid, my life is in danger. Hearing what Kira said, Kid also touched his mechanical arm made of metal with an extremely serious expression. But immediately, this supernova pirate, one of the most evil generations, laughed ferociously. Ha 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 ha, that kind of thing. Let's talk about it after I lose the fight. After the words fell, a ferocious killing intent burst out from Kid. He was the most vicious of the extremely evil generation. Now, how could it be possible to back down? The screen freezes. The cold notification sound of Tiandao inventory system suddenly sounded. Random question 5. May I ask who was the final winner of this Shanks vs Kid battle? As soon as the problem came out, the Tiandao chat group became lively in an instant. Shanks. Haha, I just finished talking on the front foot, and the Tiandao inventory system is going to play a video of me fighting this kid in the future on the back foot. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Eustace Kid. Will my future self challenge the Red Hair Pirates? It seems that I will be able to win the position of 4 emperors in a short time. Close black lens bracket. X Drake. Hey, I said kid, can you wake up a little bit? Didn't you see what the video said? You've challenged the Red Hair Pirates once before, and you're defeated without even seeing the redheads, even losing an arm. Close black lens bracket. Jewelry Bonnie. The redhead can use Conqueror's Hockey to push back the existence of Marine Admiral from a distance of tens of miles. Do you think you really have a slight chance of winning? Close black lens bracket. Skalakman Apu. Do you think you are the background king of the Straw Hat Boy? Challenge the red hair, really desperate. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Basil Hawkins. Last time you lost an arm, this time you may lose your life. Close black lens bracket. Capone Beige. It's funny to say, Kid has red hair just like Shanks. Shanks broke his arm in order to save the Straw Hat Boy, and Kid also broke his arm when he challenged the Red Hair Pirates, and both are left arms. This is too coincidental. Open black lens bracket Euroj. Haha. I don't think it's a coincidence at all, it's intentional on the part of the redhead Shanks. Everyone has red hair, why do you have 2 arms? Give me a break. Close black lens bracket. Trafalgar D. Water Law. Eustace is in charge, your wave is somewhat impulsive. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kira. Kid. In the future, we won't really be wiped out by red hair, right? Close black lens bracket. Eustace Kid. Humph. Who can tell what will happen in the future? It's true that the red hair is very strong, but maybe the future me has become stronger than him. How can I reach the top of this grand line if I can't beat redheads? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. The prickly man is right. You can't be afraid and stop fighting just because Shanks is strong. How can you be the pirate king like this? But I have one thing to say. I think you can't beat Shanks, the prickly man. Open black lens bracket Eustace Kid. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. Uhupsev actually want to challenge the four emperors. We have dominated the new world for so many years, and there are countless people who have challenged us, and all of them have been defeated by us. Close black lens bracket. Charlotte Linlin. Well, if the four emperors were really so easy to defeat, then we wouldn't have been the emperors of the sea for so many years. Sengoku. It seems, the answer to this question is already obvious. Close black lens bracket. Soon, the answering questions officially began. Everyone began to rush to answer in the Tiandao chat group. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Shanks. Answer. Sengoku. Shanks. Answer. Kaido. Shanks. Answer. Monkey D. Luffy. Shanks. Answer. Eustace Kid. Eustace Kid. Answer. Open black lens bracket. Close black lens bracket. Countless pieces of answer information popped up at this moment. And almost 99% of people. The answer to the answer is Shanks. After all, the opponent's strength is obvious to all. Although Kid is the one with the highest bounty among the current generation of supernova pirates. But I want to grow to the level of 4 emperors. It will take at least 10 years. And from the video, the time when the conflict broke out between the two is obviously not that far away now. Kid's odds. Very low, very low. Few people are optimistic about him. After answering some questions, the Tiandao notification sounded again. There are still 5 seconds left in the answering time. Audiences who have not answered the questions, please answer as soon as possible. 5, 4, quote. 1, 0. Question time is up. Congratulations Shanks for the correct answer, 1 point. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Haha, did I get the answer right? This Tiandao inventory system is really saving face. Open black lens bracket Kaido. Sure enough, it is absolutely impossible for such a group of brats to shake the position of the 4 emperors. Close black lens bracket. Charlotte Linlin. Well, if you want to bring down our 4 emperors, you should come again in a few decades. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Eustace Kid. Damn it. Future me, still lost. Close black lens bracket. Kira. I don't know what will happen to our pirate group after losing to red hair. Skalakman Apu. Then why think about it? It must have been wiped out by the red hair pirates. Close black lens bracket. Euroj. Kid, let me tell you, you might as well hug the straw hat boy, the background king's thigh, so that when you actually meet the red hair pirates in the future, they might let you go. Eustace Kid. Get out. Regardless of the outcome, I have the courage to challenge the 4 emperors, how about you? A bunch of cowards who are greedy for life and afraid of death, timid and afraid of getting into trouble. Close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues. Looking ahead at the fleet of red hair pirates docked on the shore of Elbaf. The next moment, Kid moved. As soon as he raised his hand, the magnetic fruit ability was activated. A large amount of metal gathered directly towards his mechanical arm. In an instant, an extremely precise cannon was formed. It looks full of futuristic and sci-fi flavors. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. Use this railgun. All in 10 seconds. As he said that, Kid aimed his cannon directly at the fleet of red hair pirates. The other side, on the deck of the Red Force, Shanks' expression turned serious suddenly. He foretells the future through his powerful observation hockey. I saw the scene of the fleet under my command suffering heavy casualties from Kid's electromagnetic gun. The damage is too severe. Sure enough, Shanks muttered to himself. Then the figure suddenly disappeared in place. I saw him holding the saber griffin. With a leap, he rushed towards the Victoria Punk. Very fast. At this time, Kid is still charging the electromagnetic gun. When he saw Shanks who suddenly appeared not far in front of him and came running towards him, he was stunned. Red hair. In Kid's exclamation, Shanks has come to him. Then without hesitation, he swung the griffin in his hand down. The black thunder wrapped around Conqueror's hockey burst out from the blade in an instant. God avoids. Only a moment's work. The electromagnetic cannon in Kid's hand didn't even have time to fire. It was cut in half by Shanks. And Kid himself. And Kira who wanted to step forward to help. It was the one that received Shanks' blow head on. In an instant, he was seriously injured and fell to the ground, completely passed out. God get out. One move. Spike. Chapter 47 Luffy's background 11, Master Pluton Rayleigh. Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. The video screen was frozen at the moment when Kid was seconded. Then, a dense barrage of bullets drifted past. Hida. Single quote. Damn it. He killed Kid and Kira with one move. Shanks is awesome. Single quote. Kid typed GG amidst laughter. Kid, why don't you avoid it? Is it because you don't want to? Single quote. God avoids you or not, are you stronger than God? Single quote. God avoids me, I am Dashabi. Single quote. Kid, it's broken, I'm Odin. Single quote. Okay, now Shanks has successfully helped Luffy kill a competitor. Leader Shanks, clear the way for Luffy's kingship online. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Eustace Kid, Kira and I were killed in one move. Is the gap so huge? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. This is the gap between you and our four emperors. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Well, this kid named Kid really made me laugh. In the video just now, he actually said that he would wipe out the Red Hair Pirates fleet in 10 seconds. As a result, in less than 10 seconds, I was wiped out by the group. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Annihilation in 10 seconds. Wrong. It should be wiped out in 10 seconds. Jayahahaha. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. See Gooey. Shanks are so strong. Sting-headed man, your future seems to be a bit miserable. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Eustace Kid. Close black lens bracket. Gall D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. It turned out to be God's avoidance. Shanks, I didn't expect you to learn this trick from me. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kazuki Odin. I don't know why, but when I saw the young man named Kid in the video, I suddenly thought of myself back then. I was also chopped off by Roger with a sword and a god of avoidance. Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. Gu la la la. Odin, you are better than that kid, at least you are fine after being stabbed, and that kid is probably seriously injured. Close black lens bracket. Kira. Could it be that our kid pirates will be completely destroyed in the future? Close black lens bracket. Shanks. Haha, sorry. It is probably the future me who foresaw the scene of you destroying my fleet, so I hit you a little harder. Porosalino. 2 in 1 knife, you call this just a, slightly, heavy hand. Red-haired Shanks, how scary. Open black lens bracket Iokiji. Alala, after watching this video, I am afraid that no supernova pirate will dare to challenge Red Hair again, right? Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Luffy. No, I dare. I also thought that the goal of the first 4 Emperors challenge in the future will be Shanks. Close black lens bracket. Capone Beige. You are completely different from us, okay. Close black lens bracket. Euroj. You are the king of the background, the red-haired Shanks is your guide, don't confuse you with grassroots supernovas like us. Close black lens bracket. Skalakman Apu. If you challenge the red hair, maybe he will give you the position of 4 emperors directly. Close black lens bracket. Basil Hawkins. Even if the redhead won't give in to you, it's absolutely impossible to kill him mercilessly like he did to Kid. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Eustace Kid. Close black lens bracket. Watching the conversations of everyone in the Tiandao chat group. Kid's mentality is a little bit broken. Oh shit. How could my future self lose to the red hair pirates twice in a row? And he was defeated so thoroughly. The strength of the 4 emperors, is it really so terrifying? It seems that his previous understanding of this sea was still too shallow. Even the future self will be easily killed by the red hair. Then if with his current strength, wouldn't entering the new world mean courting death? No, it has to become stronger. Otherwise, the dream of climbing to the top of this sea by myself is completely a fantasy. Must become stronger, and the current inventory of heaven. There is no doubt that it is an opportunity to make him stronger quickly. As long as you can answer the questions correctly, you will be rewarded. There is a chance to become stronger. Stronger than a redhead. It seems that next, you have to work harder to answer the questions. Kid encouraged himself silently in his heart. He wasn't disheartened by his fiasco in the video. On the contrary, it was aroused with stronger fighting spirit and ambition. Inside the projection screen. This concludes the inventory of Luffy's leading redhead, Shanks. The screen fell into darkness again. And then, a line of text slowly emerged. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy background number 11. Master, Silver Rayleigh. Close black lens bracket. A photo also appeared on the screen. Silver white long curly hair. A pair of round rimless glasses. There is a scar over the right eye. He had a gray beard on his chin. A yellow shirt with brown cropped pants. Stepping on a pair of flip-flops. He was wearing a large white cloak. Although he is old, he is still in good spirits. It was Silver Rayleigh, the vice captain of the original Roger Pirates and the right arm of One Piece. Called Pluton. The presence of Rayleigh on the projection screen. It also immediately caused quite a stir in the Tiandao chat group. Monkey D. Luffy. It's that Uncle Rayleigh we just ran into at the auction. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Roronoa Zoro. Pluton Rayleigh, the vice captain of the Roger Pirates. Has become Luffy's master. Close black lens bracket. Skalakman Apu. Nima. After the red-haired Shanks, even Pluton Rayleigh came. One Piece's deputy is the Straw Hat's master. Is this still not allowed to be played? Close black lens bracket. Uroj. Numb. Completely numb. The background of the Straw Hat boy is so strong that it will always exceed our imagination. Close black lens bracket. Trafalgar D. Water Law. Is Pluton Rayleigh the master of the Straw Hat? No wonder he helped the Straw Hat in the auction just now. Eustace Kid. Humph. Damn relationship account. Close black lens bracket. Silver Rayleigh. Huh, will my future self be Luffy's mentor? It's interesting. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gall D. Roger. Haha, Rayleigh, old man, why are you much older than I remembered? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Rayleigh. Nonsense, don't even think about how many years you've been dead. Can I not be old? Close black lens bracket. Gall D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. Also, Buggy. Mr. Rayleigh actually became the teacher of the Straw Hat boy. It's disgusting. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Haha, if Mr. Rayleigh teaches Luffy, his strength should improve a lot. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Damn it. This kid Luffy worships pirates as his teacher again. Obviously the old man is stronger, right? Wouldn't it be good to obediently follow the old man to cultivate? Close black lens bracket. Among the surprise and emotion of everyone, Rayleigh's photo faded from the projection screen. Then the video officially started playing. Since the disbandment of the Roger Pirates, Rayleigh has basically lived in seclusion in the Sabaody archipelago. Became a coding worker. When I have nothing to do, I go out to drink and gamble. One time Shanks came to Sabaody archipelago to visit him. Tell him about a young man named Luffy you met in East Blue. Said that the other party was very similar to Captain Roger back then. And Shanks entrusted Roger's straw hat to the other party. This made Rayleigh very interested in Luffy. I have always wanted to see with my own eyes what kind of person the other person is. Finally, in C Circle Calendar 1520. That is, in the Celestial Dragons beating incident that just happened not long ago. Rayleigh meets Luffy at the population auction. As soon as he came out, he stunned many enemies with the Mighty Conqueror's Haki. And used the armament Haki to remove the explosive collar around Cammy's neck. It can be said to be handsome. Forcing Graham. The bullet screen drifts by. Damn it, handsome. Rayleigh is in his 70s, yet he's still so handsome. Single quote. As expected of the right arm of One Piece, this appearance is full of force. Single quote. I've fallen for the old man at the door. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Open black lens bracket Silver Rayleigh. Ha 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 ha. I'm so embarrassed by the barrage of praise. Open black lens bracket Shaki. I think you are still very proud, old man. Your mouth is almost grinning to the sky, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Rayleigh. Haha, where? I'm just as happy. Gall D. Roger. Rayleigh, why is he getting more and more flamboyant with age? Close black lens bracket. Skiba Jabba. Indeed, I deeply agree. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Maybe, this is the legendary old man, right? Close black lens bracket. Chapter 48 Misunderstanding Rayleigh. How many teachers does Luffy have? Kneeling for evaluation tickets for flowers. Advertise here. On the Tiandao projection screen, the video continues. After showing up at the population auction and having a brief conversation with Luffy and others, Rayleigh left first with the injured Hachi, Kami and others. Then meet again with the Straw Hat crew in Shaki's rip-off bar. This time, Rayleigh talked a lot with Luffy et al. In order to repay the kindness of Straw Hat crew for saving Xiaoba, Rayleigh agreed to help them coat the Sunny for free. Before leaving, Robin asked Rayleigh about the historical text. Rayleigh says he does know everything about the historical text. But then he said again, maybe not all he knew was right. Perhaps when Robin unraveled all the answers through his own adventures, the truth he sees will be different from what he and Roger saw back then. And if Robin insists on knowing the truth now, he also doesn't mind telling the other party everything now. After hearing what Rayleigh had to say, Robin smiled. Said that she wanted to rely on her own strength to get a little closer to the truth of history. In this regard, Rayleigh is very pleased. Immediately afterwards, Usopp also asked Rayleigh, I want to ask the other party if One Piece is real. But was blocked by Luffy angrily. And threatened that if he learned those things from Rayleigh here, he would never be a pirate again. When Luffy said the phrase, on this sea, the most free person is One Piece, Rayleigh smiled, feeling that Shanks and himself were right. After some conversation, Rayleigh left Shaki's rip-off bar. Getting ready to coat Straw Hat crew's boat. Open black lens bracket Roronoa Zoro, as this what would have happened after a while if the Heavenly Dao inventory system hadn't come. Close black lens bracket. Nami. I didn't expect Pluton Rayleigh, the right arm of One Piece, to help us code it for free. That's really great. I can save a lot of money. Open black lens bracket Usopp. Hello. Wait, Nami, is this the point? Close black lens bracket. Nico Robin. Is the truth of history. Someday I'll be sure to untie it, but not now. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Morgans. Damn it. Just now, I was almost able to be asked by the guy with the long nose in Straw Hat crew if One Piece really existed. It's a pity that the guy with the straw hat stopped it. Close black lens bracket. Gecko Moria. Exactly. The straw hat guy. He doesn't want to know, we want to know too. Close black lens bracket. Gall D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. Is One Piece the freest person in this sea? Well said. I really like the guy with the straw hat. Shanks, you are right. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Garp. Roger. You dead man, get the hell out of this old man, don't even try to spoil the old man's grandson too. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gall D. Roger. Garp, your grandson doesn't need someone to take care of him at all, he was born to be a good seed for a pirate, ha 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 ha. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Garp. Roll roll roll. Believe it or not, this old man dug up your grave. Close black lens bracket. ... The video continues. Rayleigh, who was about to coat the Sunny, suddenly sensed that Luffy and others were in danger through observation Haki's perception. So he rushed over immediately. Just in time to save Zoro from Kizaru. Then started a tug of war with the opponent. Immediately afterwards, Bartholomew Kuma appeared, whispered something in Rayleigh's ear. Shang identified himself as the Revolutionary Army to Rayleigh. And the intention to help Luffy and others escape from here. So, Rayleigh watched helplessly as the other party shot Luffy and others away. Camera cut. The time has come after the summit war is over. Rayleigh finds Luffy, who managed to escape from Marineford. It prevented the opponent from wanting to rush back to Sabaody archipelago immediately. And made a proposal to Luffy. It means that the current strength of Luffy and others is still too weak. Not enough to support them to enter New World to compete for the throne of One Piece. It is recommended that Straw Hat crew people stop and practice for a while. For this suggestion, Luffy readily agreed. So, Rayleigh accompanied Luffy back to Marineford. In the name of condolences to Ace, he secretly sent a message to his partners. Then, Rayleigh started special training with Luffy on an uninhabited island. Teach each other how to use Conqueror's Haki. A year and a half passed in a flash. During this year and a half, Rayleigh and Luffy eat, live and practice almost all together. Cultivated deep feelings. And Luffy also successfully mastered the cultivation and use of Conqueror's Haki. Rayleigh felt he had nothing left to teach Luffy. So leave first. Said that he would wait for Luffy to come again in Sabaody archipelago. In the blink of an eye, another half year passed. Knowing that Luffy has landed in the Sabaody archipelago, Rayleigh came to see him off. After seeing that Luffy's control over Haki has taken a step further, he is also relieved a lot. On screen, Luffy, who was avoiding the pursuit of Marine, suddenly stopped when he saw Rayleigh coming. Facing each other, holding up your hands, with a big smile on your face, you shouted. Rayleigh, I will make it One Piece, I'm sure. Rayleigh smiled at Luffy's firm words. The smile is very gratifying and kind. With Marine in pursuit, so Luffy didn't stay long. Just continue to run to the distance with the partners. Looking at the back of Luffy going away. The scenes of getting along day and night in the past year and a half suddenly appeared in front of my eyes. Rayleigh's old eyes became moist unconsciously. He closed his eyes slightly. Then he stood up and shouted in the direction Luffy left. Go to the top. The voice fell. A sword energy suddenly passed in front of the Marine soldiers who were chasing Luffy. A long ravine was drawn on the ground. The Marines stopped in front of the ravine. And Rayleigh came to them with a saber in hand, and smiled. My apprentice is going to sail, I hope everyone will not hinder him. This line, I advise you not to cross it. The screen freezes here. The barrage army passed by again. Grass mud horse. It's on fire. Single quote. It's so touching that the master came to escort the apprentice's voyage. Single quote. Rayleigh is really handsome, I would call him the most handsome old man in the pirates. Single quote. Rayleigh is indeed handsome and strong, but it's a pity that he's not good enough to be a teacher. It's not as good as Kaur and Mr. Guy, Dog's head saves his life. Ha 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 ha, misunderstanding old Rayleigh, single quote ... single quote. Basil Hawkins. Maid, look at other Straw Hat boys, who can be personally taught by Pluton Rayleigh, and Pluton Rayleigh personally escorts him when he goes to sea. Close black lens bracket. Capone Beige. Sure enough, people are more popular than people. When we Supernovas were chased by Marine, no one came to help us. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Jewelry Bonnie. Alas, there is no comparison. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shaki. Rayleigh, in the video you actually cried when seeing off Little Monkey. It seems that you really have feelings for him. Close black lens bracket. Silver Rayleigh. Haha, after all, this little guy Luffy is quite likable, and the future me has spent a year and a half with him day and night, and I have no children, so I probably already treat him as half a grandson bar. Close black lens bracket. Monkey D. Garp. Rayleigh, you old guy still want to steal my grandson from me. Close black lens bracket. Gall D. Roger. Huh. Etc. It's not right. Rayleigh, you guys are taking advantage of me. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shaki. Jahahaha. Roger's son and the Straw Hat are brothers, but Rayleigh said that he regarded the Straw Hat as his half-grandson, so what is the relationship between Rayleigh and Roger? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Rayleigh seems to have taken advantage of me, what an old fox. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Rayleigh. Haha, I'm just saying it casually, don't pay too much attention to it, after all, I'm more curious than this. Why did the barrage just now say that I misunderstood my son? I think my teaching level should still be very high, right? Close black lens bracket. Charlotte Katakuri. The Kaji mentioned in that barrage. Why do I always think it's me? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. Who is Mr. Guy? When did there be such a famous guy in this sea? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. How strange, that Straw Hat kid actually has so many teachers. Close black lens bracket. In this regard, everyone was puzzled and puzzled. And at this moment, the inventory of Rayleigh on the projection screen is also completely over. Then the screen went black. A line of text slowly appeared on the screen again. The next background person of Monkey D. Luffy will be released soon. Chapter 49 Big Mom. Has my son became the Straw Hat Boy's teacher? Kneeling for the first order. Advertise here. On a pitch black projection screen. Information about Luffy's next background is slowly emerging. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy background number 12. Teacher, Charlotte Katakuri, close black lens bracket. As soon as this line of text comes out, immediately, it caused a huge commotion in the Tiandao chat group again. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Huh. What the hell? My son Katakuri became Straw Hat's teacher. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Perospero. How is this possible? How could Katakuri be the teacher of the Straw Hat kid? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Smoothie. Brother Katakuri has also become the background of the Straw Hat Boy. But the elder brother and the Straw Hat Boy should have no intersection at all. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Cracker. What the hell is going on? Could the Tiandao inventory system be joking with us? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Katakuri. So, is the Kaji mentioned in the barrage just now really me? It seems that in the future that I can't see. It seems that something incredible happened. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. Charlotte Katakuri. Linlin, isn't that your second son? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Linlin's son became the teacher of the Straw Hat Boy. What kind of outrageous plot development is this? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shaki. Jahahaha. Linlin, could it be that you are actually with the Straw Hat Boy? You are also one of his background people. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. You fart. How could my old lady be with the Straw Hat Boy? With my old lady's strength, there is no need to curry favor with a brat. 1. Open black lens bracket Rox D. Zebek. Then how do you explain your son becoming the Straw Hat teacher? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. I really want to know too. The Straw Hat kid hasn't even entered the new world yet, we have no contact with him at all, who the hell knows what's going to happen in the future? Close black lens bracket. Auntie is a little angry at the moment. When watching Luffy's background inventory before. She basically has the attitude of watching dramas and eating melons. After all, from the present point of view, I don't have any intersection or relationship with the Straw Hat Boy. No matter how many and strong backgrounds the Straw Hat Boys have. It has nothing to do with myself. But who would have thought? This melon is eating and eating. Suddenly it ate on my own head. Own second son. Dessert of the Big Mom Pirates, the first of the 4 generals. Flower Minister of Todo Land Kingdom. The crowning masterpiece of the Charlotte family. Charlotte Katakuri. Unexpectedly, somehow he became the teacher of the Straw Hat Boy in the Tiandao inventory system. Isn't this a bit too outrageous? This moment. Big Mom really wants to question Katakuri. What is his relationship with the Straw Hat kid? Why do you get together? But Aunt knows. Even if you ask yourself, there will be no results. After all, the Straw Hat Boys haven't even entered the New World yet. And Katakuri hasn't been out of New World since he was born. As far as the two are concerned, it is impossible to have any intersection at all. Even if Katakuri really colluded with the Straw Hat Boy. That's definitely in the future, too. Now I can't ask why. I want to see what the future is all about. The aunt said to herself viciously in her heart. Then continue to focus on the inventory that is about to start next. Open black lens bracket Silver Rayleigh. What the barrage said before. Teacher who taught Luffy better than me, is Linlin's son. But this little guy is not as strong as me, how can he teach? Better than me. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gal D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. Rayleigh, is it possible that you are old and not as good as the current younger generation? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket silver Rayleigh. What is it? What is it called? I am just 76 years old. How old is it? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket scoba java. Tisk tisk tisk. Rayleigh, you are 76 years old and you are not old. You old guy is really stubborn. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Brooke is 76 years old already. Then I am 88 years old. Isn't it even more of an old bone? Although I am a skeleton, I only have a handful of old bones left. Doctor. Kerha. There is one thing to say. 76 years old is really not old. I am 139 years old. 76 years old is like a kid in front of me. I don't think I am old. Why is 76 years old? Old. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket silver Rayleigh. Haha, that's right, old man, I'm still going strong. I really want to see why those barrages say that Linlin's son is a better teacher than me. Close black lens bracket. In the midst of such discussions among the crowd. On the projection screen, a photo emerged as usual. Tall and slender, amaranth hair, dressed in a dark metal style. In his hand he held a long black trident. A thick scarf was wrapped around the neck, completely covering the mouth. It's Charlotte Katakuri. The photo is hidden. The video officially starts playing. The scene in the picture appeared on a sea near the shore. A raging flame burned on the shore. A large group of figures were slowly walking out of the flames. A pirate ship with a lion-like bow was floating on the sea. On the flying pirate flag is a skull wearing a straw hat logo. It is the ship of the Straw Hat Pirates, the Sunny. And on the sea farther away from the Sunny, there are also many cake-shaped ships approaching. Da has a posture to surround the Sunny. On the deck of the Sunny, Luffy in a red suit is engaged in a fierce battle with Katakuri. Luffy's fist wrapped in armament hockey kept attacking the opponent like a storm. In the face of such a violent attack, Katakuri just stood there calmly. The body shakes slightly. It is to easily dodge all Luffy's attacks. Katakuri looked at Luffy indifferently, and said in a deep voice. As long as I'm here, you don't even think about sailing. Luffy responded angrily. We're definitely going to get out of here. Absolutely. Katakuri said disdainfully. Wait until you have the strength to drive me out. The barrage passed by. Focus. Teacher Ka said that if Luffy wants to sail, he must first have the strength to drive him out. It turns out that from here on, the teacher has already planned to give Luffy special training. Teacher K's observation hockey class will start soon. Card 2. Before you graduate from my class, don't even think about leaving here, kid. Go to. Open black lens bracket Shiki. The guy in the video who was fighting against the Straw Hat Kid is Linlin's second son. He looks pretty strong. Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. Gu la la la. Linlin's second son is the strongest cadre under her command. It is said that the use of observation hockey has reached its peak and can even predict the future. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gal D. Roger. Can you foresee the observation hockey in the future? Although it is a standard configuration for his top powerhouses, I didn't expect Linlin's son to have mastered it. It's amazing. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. Linlin's son is indeed quite strong. In terms of strength, he should be on par with my subordinate Jin. To deal with brats like the Straw Hat Boy is completely crushing. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Really? But judging from the barrage just now, things don't seem to be that simple. Haha. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. This place in the picture is the sea near Cake Island. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Perospero. Aren't the ships approaching on the sea in the distance all the ships of our Big Mom pirates? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Smoothie. Straw Hat cruise ship actually appeared in the waters of our world. What are they trying to do? What a brave man. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Cracker. Hee, no matter what the Straw Hat guy wants to do, since he has stepped into the territory of our Big Mom pirates, don't even think about leaving. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Snug. That's right. Brother Katakuri has already fought them on the Straw Hat Boys' ship, and our fleet has surrounded their ship. There is absolutely no way for these guys to escape possible. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Bree. But what makes me a little confused isn't Brother Katakuri fighting the Straw Hat Boy now? Why do those bullet screens say that he is the teacher of the Straw Hat Boy? In the video they are clearly enemies. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Owen. Could it be that the Straw Hat Boy chose to join our Big Mom pirates after being defeated by Brother Katakuri, and then Katakuri made a special decision on him? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Daifuku. It makes sense. I think this explanation is quite reasonable. Otherwise, how could Brother Katakuri become the teacher of the Straw Hat Boy for no reason? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. I will not join your Big Mom pirates. I am the man who wants to be the One Piece. Close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues. Thanks to Katakuri's tricky observation hockey. No matter how Luffy attacks the opponent, it will be useless. It is even more impossible to drive the other party off the sunny. The scene was a little anxious for a while, asking for flowers. But immediately after, Luffy had a heart-to-heart battle. He suddenly bit his right thumb and blew in a breath. The entire right hand suddenly became extremely huge. Immediately afterwards, armament hockey is wrapped around it. A huge black hand quickly grabbed Katakuri. He grabbed the opponent firmly in the palm of his hand. Luffy held his palm tightly, making it impossible for Katakuri to break free for a while. I see. In this way, I really won't be able to shoot other things anymore. For Luffy's actions, Katakuri was not surprised at all. It was as if it had been predicted long ago. He didn't move, just letting Luffy grab him. The two fell into a stalemate. Bang, bang. The sound of shells being fired came from afar. Those big mom pirate fleets that surrounded the Sunny are constantly firing at the Sunny. And Luffy had no time to defend against these attacks because he had to restrain Katakuri. Fortunately, the Sunny still has. Others are here. Jinbei, Chopper, Brook and the others acted immediately to intercept all the incoming shells. Nami, on the other hand, is preparing to recharge the Sunny's wind cannon. However, just as soon as the Sunny will be able to fire the wind cannon. When flying into the sky and breaking out of the encirclement, a huge figure suddenly rushed up from behind. Just grabbed the stern of the Sunny. The huge force even made the Sunny's bow tilt up. Everyone looked back in horror. Immediately afterwards, I saw the ant who had an eating disorder attack, holding the stern of the Sunny and gnawing non-stop. Still chanting words like, wedding cake, all the time. Stop it. Let go of the Sunny. Luffy yelled at Big Mom angrily. However, the ant who was in a state of eating disorder had no sense at all. Naturally, it is even more impossible to listen to Luffy. The situation seems to be getting worse at this moment. Luffy looked around, and then quickly made a decision in his mind. He turned his head, looked at his partners, and said, everyone, I will definitely be back. Next, I'll leave it to you guys. Hearing Luffy's words, everyone was still a little puzzled. Not sure what exactly he wants to do. Next moment, Luffy directly grabbed Katakuri. He rushed into a mirror next to him. At this time, the wind cannon is fully charged. An extremely strong shock wave burst out from the gun muzzle at the stern. It directly sent the ant back a short distance. Sunny also took this opportunity to fly into the sky. At an extremely fast speed, they passed the fleet of the Big Mom pirates that surrounded them. Successfully broke out of the encirclement. While on the other side, Luffy took Katakuri into Bree's mirror world. After arriving here, Luffy finally let go of Katakuri who had been holding onto him before. The two looked at each other. Katakuri whispered to himself. Did they escape successfully? If we're here, we can play as much as we want. Luffy looked serious. Under Katakuri's gaze, he suddenly punched the mirror behind him. Shatter that mirror completely. In this way, whether it's Katakuri or himself, can no longer return to the Sunny through this mirror. The barrage army passed by. So cool. That scene where Luffy smashes the mirror is so cool. This is the realization of being a captain, he must guard his companions behind him. I think Kaur was actually trying to fulfill Luffy's actions just now, otherwise, with his observation hockey perception, it is impossible not to know Luffy's intentions. Such a move by Luffy can be prevented in advance. Indeed, and with Kaur's strength, even if he is caught by Luffy, there is definitely a way to break free, but he didn't do anything, just let Luffy drag yourself into the mirror world. Caer wants to have a serious duel with Luffy. Nonsense. What a dignified duel. It's obviously a one-on-one secret teaching. Go to. Huh, secret teaching. Lovely Andy YYDS. Hey, upstairs, you went to the wrong set. Here's Daba. It's started. Teacher Kair's advanced observation hockey teaching is finally officially starting. Chapter 50 Rubber Fruit Secret Exposure. 5 elders blew up, kneeling for full order and customization. Advertise here. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Cracker. Damn it. Straw Hat cruise ship escaped. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Smoothie. Straw Hat cruise ship can fly. It's incredible. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Frankie. Humph. The Sunny is my masterpiece, of course it can fly. But, that old woman in the video dared to chew on my Sunny. It's too much. If I were on the scene if you do, you must beat that old woman hard. Open black lens bracket Nico Robin. Frankie, that old woman is the aunt of one of the 4 emperors. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Frankie. Ah, that's okay, but the matter of hurting Sunny is still absolutely unforgivable. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. That's right. That old woman dared to damage the Sunny. I'm going to beat her up. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Well, Straw Hat Boy, you'd better beat my son Katakuri first, just because you want to touch my old lady. It's still too young. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Perosparrow. But having said that, the mother in the video seems to be in a bad state. It looks like a craving attack. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Katakuri. That's true, and my mother is still talking about the wedding cake. I guessed that someone's wedding ceremony might be held before Wanguo, but the wedding cake was made by the Straw Hat Boys broken, that's why mother is so crazy. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin, is that so? It actually ruined the cake that my mother was thinking about, so this Straw Hat crew really deserves to die. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Flamp, that's right. Straw Hat crew is damned. Brother Katakuri, kill that Straw Hat guy. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Garrett. That Straw Hat kid actually thought he could stop Katakuri brother by breaking the mirror after entering the mirror world. How naive. 1. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Snamon. Brother Katakuri is the most powerful fighter in our Charlotte family other than mother. 873. He can definitely take down the Straw Hat boy in minutes. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Castard. As long as the Straw Hat boy is dealt with, and with Sister Bree's ability, Brother Katakuri can still easily catch up with the escaped Straw Hat crew and annihilate them all. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shaki. Jahahaha, you little brats of the Charlotte family, don't talk too much, didn't you see those bullet screens just now? Your dear brother Katakuri is the teacher of the Straw Hat boy, what kind of situation will be in the future is still uncertain. Open black lens bracket John. Haha. That's true. Judging from the video just now, Kotaku seems to be suspected of letting the Straw Hat boy go. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. Didn't those barrages mean that Katakuri is teaching Straw Hat boy one-on-one? It's not the kind of life and death confrontation you're expecting. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. The Straw Hat boy is the background king certified by the Tiandao inventory system. I'm afraid he won't be defeated so easily as you wish. Close black lens bracket. In the Tiandao chat group, everyone analyzed and speculated about the next battle between Luffy and Katakuri. And at the same time, the video on the Tiandao projection screen is still going on. Mirror World. The battle between Luffy and Katakuri has officially begun. Luffy, who was under the second gear, threw countless punches at Katakuri in an instant. The fist left afterimages in the air. They shot towards Katakuri densely like machine guns. And Katakuri is the ability to use waxy fruit. Several pairs of arms were condensed out of glutinous rice. It also slammed back towards Luffy with great speed. Bang bang bang. Boom boom boom. The sound of punches colliding constantly echoed in this mirror world. After a fight, Luffy was already a little out of breath. However, Katakuri still looked calm. Doesn't seem like much of a waste. The barrage passed by. Damn, Teacher Kaur doesn't talk about martial arts. Luffy only has 2 hands, but Teacher Kaur has more than a dozen hands. For the same level of attack, Luffy may need to throw dozens of punches, but Kaur only needs to receive a dozen punches. That's why the consumption of Card 2 is much smaller than that of Luffy. You can see that Luffy is so tired that he is out of breath, and Card 2 is fine. Single quote. Video continues. Katakuri looked at Luffy coldly, and said. Hehe, it's a little different, isn't it? I'm more efficient this way. After speaking, Katakuri once again controlled the dozens of glutinous rice fists and blasted towards Luffy. This time the speed of the fist blast is much faster than before. Not even Luffy could keep up. Only passive beatings. Countless fists kept falling on Luffy's body, causing him to let out screams. After a round of attacks, Katakuri looked at the seriously injured Luffy, and said again. Did I say so? In terms of ability alone, I can do everything you can do. And in terms of speed and strength, you are completely inferior to me. The barrage passed by. Ha 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 ha. Teacher Kaur, are you sure? Although from the current point of view, what rubber fruit can do, Nunuo fruit can indeed do, but, hehe. Luffy, you have the ability to say this sentence, you can say it again after I wake up. Although Mr. Kaur's words are wrong, I think his original intention is to tell Luffy not to rely too much on the power of devil fruit. Single quote. Indeed, Teacher Kaur wants to remind Luffy that in addition to the development of devil fruit's ability, his own speed and strength must also be improved. Teacher Kaur really worked so hard to help Luffy. In the Tiandao chat group. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. This glutinous rice man is so strong. I was completely suppressed by him. Close black lens bracket. Gal D. Roger. That Katakuri used the ability of Nuo fruit to perfectly reproduce the fighting moves of the Straw Hat Boy, and completely suppress the opponent in terms of speed and strength. The Straw Hat Boy is a bit passive. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Flamp. I said it a long time ago, it is absolutely impossible for the Straw Hat Boy to win Katakuri brother. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Katakuri. I'm a little curious, what is the meaning of the bullet screen saying that the result will be different after the Straw Hat Kid fruit awakens? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Cracker. Yes, is there anything special about Straw Hat Boy's rubber fruit ability after awakening? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Dafuku. But since Brother Katakuri's Nuo fruit can perfectly reproduce the moves of rubber fruit, then even if the Straw Hat Boy awakens, Katakuri brother can also use the awakening ability of Nuo fruit. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Owen. Exactly. I think these barrages are completely nonsense. I even think that Katakuri's elder brother maybe Mr. Straw Hat is also made by these barrages. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Ha 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 ha. Really? But I think these barrages are right. After all, Luffy's rubber fruit ability has been awakened. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Zambarong v Nasho Langshung. Stop. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Marcus Mawson. Redhead. Shut up. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Topman Wowq Lishung. Red hair, you'd better pay attention to what to say and what not to say. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shepherd 10 Peter Saint. You redhead, are you crazy? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket J Golucia Satinson. Red hair, what do you want? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket John. F asterisk K. What's going on? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. The redhead blows up all the 5 elders with just one sentence. Close black lens bracket. Akoku. This is the first time I see 5 elders and they are so excited. It seems that the rubber fruit of the Straw Hat Boy does have something special that is unknown. 1. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Ha 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 ha. I was just joking. I don't know anything. Isn't rubber fruit just an ordinary paramesha fruit? 5 elders, why are you so excited? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket J Golucia Satinson. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shepherd 10 Peter Street. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Topman Wowq Lishung. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Marcus Mawson. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Zambalong v. Nasho Langshung. Close black lens bracket. The 5 elders were about to blow up at the moment. When I saw the message sent by Shanks just now, they really thought that the other party was going to tell Rubber Fruit's secret just like that. Due to the special status of Shanks. So the 5 elders also know that Shanks actually knows the real secret of Rubber Fruit. It is precisely because of this that they are so excited. That is a secret that the world government has kept for 800 years. If Shanks made it public in the Tiandao chat group just like this, the consequences would be serious. Although in fact, if they only need to calm down and think a little bit. Can guess. With Shanks' character, it is impossible to tell the secret of Rubber Fruit so easily. There is a high probability that they are teasing them. But the situation was urgent. Where did the 5 elders have time to think about this? All without regard to others. Immediately speak out in the Tiandao chat group to stop the other party. This is how the farce just happened. And in hindsight, the 5 elders immediately regretted it. If they hadn't spoken out then, Shanks won't really say anything either. Maybe that's how it went. But now they are so excited in the Tiandao chat group. On the contrary, it made everyone suspicious. I began to wonder if Rubber Fruit really has some ulterior secrets. Although this secret will not be revealed in a short time. But since everyone has become suspicious, then there will always be someone with a heart to start investigating this after the fact. Over time, this secret will be made public again. Perhaps, this is the real reason why Shanks made such a sudden move just now. Thinking of this, the 5 elders wanted to strangle Shanks. But why? Just think about it. They couldn't really do anything to Shanks after all. On the projection screen, the video continues. Although at a disadvantage. But Luffy didn't give up. He continued to attack the opponent non-stop. Then again and again Katakuri suppressed him with the same attack method. Even Luffy's rubber elephant gun in 3rd gear, Katakuri is also able to imitate fists bigger than Luffy with his sticky rice fruit abilities. For a while, Luffy can almost be said to have been abused by Katakuri. On the side, the members of the Big Mom pirates who were watching the battle were still shouting at Luffy. Wahahaha. Useless. It's useless. Straw Hat Boy, admit defeat. Master Katakuri is the strongest of the 3 desert generals. You have no chance of winning at all. You can't go back to the ship, and you can't get out. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Cracker. Huh. Wait, why did those guys just say 3 desert generals? Shouldn't our ant pirates be 4 desert generals? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Smoothie. Yes, when did the 4-star dessert become the 3-star dessert? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Snag. Could it be that some of us have been disqualified as generals? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Well, never mind. If this is the case, it can only show that the one of you who was disqualified as a general star is too rubbish. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. Linlin, you are really strict with your children. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Hee hee. Of course. My mother. I will not raise such useless children. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Katakuri. Close black lens bracket. The video continues. After knocking him down with a fist bigger than Luffy's rubber elephant gun, Katakuri woke up the unconscious Bree, have her ready to lead someone through the mirror to hunt down the fleeing Straw Hat crew. However, just when Bree was ready to act, Luffy, who had already fallen to the ground, stood up again. Want to smash the mirror in Bree's hands. However, it was predicted in advance by Katakuri with observation haki, which can predict the future. And stopped Luffy's attack. Later, Luffy contacted Nami through the small broken lens. Let him quickly smash all the mirrors on the Sunny. After some explanation, Luffy went on to fight Katakuri. All previous moves were suppressed by the opponent. In desperation, Luffy can only plan to use the fourth gear to fight. However, even this was also predicted by Katakuri. Katakuri directly interrupted Luffy's transformation in fourth gear. Once again, he severely suppressed the opponent. Luffy was beaten helplessly. The injuries on his body also became more and more serious. However, seeing that Luffy was about to be completely solved, Kaido 2.1 Curry stopped suddenly. He did not use his own weapon, the Trident, Earth Dragon. Go give Luffy the final blow. Instead, use the ability to awaken the waxy fruit. Assimilate all the ground and buildings in the mirror world into glutinous rice. Then he manipulated the glutinous rice to completely bury Luffy in it. I'm sorry, I ended up in this way. I'm a bit on fire. I've spent too much time dealing with you. 40 minutes have passed my snack time today. Katakuri said this to Luffy, who was buried under the glutinous rice. After finishing speaking, he stopped caring about the other party. Turned around and left. Head to your dim sum hut for afternoon tea. The screen freezes. The dense barrage floated by. Tisk tisk tisk, Teacher Ka has started to release water. Quote. Obviously I can kill Luffy directly, but I just trapped Luffy with glutinous rice. Teacher Ka's release of water is too obvious. If Ka was afraid of continuing the fight, he accidentally beat Luffy to death. He even left so much sticky rice for Luffy to replenish his strength. Teacher Ka is so gentle. I cried to death. Card 2. Take a break between classes, we all eat something to replenish our strength, and we will continue the class later. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Perospero, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Cracker, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Smoothie, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Katakuri, close black lens bracket.